everyone. Welcome to another Happy Tuesday on Magi RPG. We're here with Ignite Recall. I hope you're all having a wonderful time. It's always good to see you. Everyone ready for some good stuff?
I'm ready for pain.
I'm ready for pain.
Pain, enjoyment, pleasure, fun, and space, emotional,
Suffering.
elation, and suffering, all at once.
Emotional damage.
Please join our Discord, discord.gg/MagiRPG, if you want to find out all of the new shows that are happening. One of which is on Thursday. We have a very special Defend Your Romance, as you saw on our little ad carousel, with some of the faces you see here. I'm sure everyone has definitely gotten their presentations in on time and is all ready to present, right? Yes, everyone is ready. Every single but it's going to be great unhinged fun. The last one was awesome. People got really enthused, really angry, really thirsty, all at the same time, I think, and it's a lot of fun. So if you want to talk about how Leilana is the best romanceable character in the Dragon Age universe, then you should show up and make that case. In the chat.
Because no one's gonna say that.
No, I know. No one will say that. It's Shale.
Leilana instead of Liliana.
It's Shale. But
we should do a Halloween Defend Your Romance where we pick like horror villains.
Can I please get on there, please? I'm so ready.
Oh yeah, are you gonna make the case for Freddy Krueger?
No,
honestly?
I'm good. No, I'm making the case for Jason Voorhees as the best
Thank you.
himbo.
He really is. And can we just do a joint presentation and just stream it?
Yeah, we can.
If you have just stumbled into this stream accidentally and you don't know what's going on, this is a Scum and Villainy actual play, and you can catch up at our YouTube, youtube.com/MagiRPG, where you can find all the episodes of this show along with all of our other shows, including Ancestral Blood, VTM Campaign, The Weird, which was run by Craiggumz, a Monster of the Week miniseries, and Slime Quest, which was a Quest RPG series. So many different ones. And then upcoming, we have, speaking of Dragon Age, a awesome Dragon Age actual play that is going to be run by Themandii. That is starting. Mandy, when is that starting? Could you remind me, please?
Starts on Monday, October 7th, 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
Just under a week away. Please show up for that. Awesome art made by Karis. Wonderful cast members, including a new Magi RPG edition. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if you would like to impact the game, you can see our wonderful tip incentives down below Mandy's face, scrolling by. So if you would like to help out with the character art, production costs, and everything else that we have going on, all of the art made by Momobee, that you can see, characters and NPCs, of which we might see some new ones today. At least I hope we'll see some new ones. You can always give us a tip that way in order to feed Momo, make sure that she's able to survive, live, and prosper as the wonderful artist that she is in the Cheese Dungeon. Yeah. Isn't she giving Harley Quinn? She's giving Harley Quinn so hard. It's great.
I'm here for
Send
it.
help.
We also love your shirt.
Just remember.
Thanks. We were just talking about slashers.
Hell yeah, slashes.
You all ready?
Let's do this.
Are we? I don't.
Ah, crap. All right. What the hell happened last time?
I figured out some stuff and I'm trying to decide how I feel about it and what to do about it.
Actually, hang on. I think I know something that you might like.
What you got?
Imagine where the ship's floating. We're looking over Sanhandra. And so he's just showing it split down the middle of the light in the dark, right where the umbra is hitting the sunlight.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, you know, I mean, don't think I've seen anything like it.
Just
You're
a matter of
smiling
time,
again.
right?
You're smiling again, that's a stop.
Yeah. Kind of hard not to do that when you're around. We got some messages that were in the cipher, but this journal is full of me recording what these messages are and my responses and notes. And the recent messages implied that somebody is expecting me to check in with them, and I think I know what about now.
Possibly being kept at a black site. So all this has been sent to you? And you've been communicating with whoever this is? How long have you been doing this?
It dates back a while. Probably since I joined the crew. They're asking me for status reports, and it says if I don't check in, she, whoever she is, dies. Theater said I had a sister. What if that's her?
Could be, or
I
could
don't-
not be.
I don't know who these people are, obviously. And if these notes are to be believed, I didn't want to do this. I still don't. That's why I'm telling you now.
Honestly, I don't know what Indigo of the past or Quick or Rodney would have done in this situation, but Pink came to Indigo in need of help, and I'm here.
I want to tell the captain because she needs to know, but
Oh.
I don't want to tell Green what they're looking for.
Well, if you're not AWOL, then that means that you're technically still with the Hegemony military.
So my honorable discharge is fake.
You feel an immense sense of deja vu. You feel like you have had this exact same conversation, maybe even these exact words you have said to each other before. I believe we have had another transmission. Who is Ash? When did they join? Are they a threat to the mission?
Appears to have been a drifter. We dropped them off about a week ago. Does not appear to be a threat to the mission. Already departed.
The more people tell me about myself, mainly you, it doesn't sound like I was a very nice person.
You were not a nice person. You were just a bit hard.
It's hard to imagine. I can't really picture being that way. It doesn't feel very natural now, at least.
I thought about this a bit last night.
Oh, did you?
You don't have your baggage, your trauma, what you said to me last time. I'm one of the first people you're forming memories with. You're basically just been born. So you have everything, all your skills, all your stuff, your ship, your crew, but you don't have what happened to your family. You don't have why you left home. You don't have your first job, the first time you got hurt, the first time someone broke your heart. None of that's there.
It sounds like this version of me is better. There's no need to go back to that. The
Well,
only thing that,
better for me. Would you
well,
want me to start identifying some things for you, or what do you want to do most?
you know, I would love if you could do that. Do you have some free time?
For you, I have all the free time in the world.
You're very good at this. It's very hard that I didn't just stay.
Yeah, you wanna watch a movie or something? I'm, just
hell
kind of down.
Down? What's got you down? Oh, did they leave you on the planet?
Indigo did leave me on the planet, but I meant more like, what happened with the cube and the guns. I haven't been contributing like I feel like I usually do.
Man, you had an off day. We all contribute in our own ways, in our own different weights. Think of the following. This is just one time it hasn't worked. The other couple times it has. You've been doing good stuff. And sure, they're all jumping all over the fucking place over this cube. Who cares? It's a little what? A little 4x4 Lego brick? What's so big about that, eh? Repeat after me. Alright, you gonna repeat?
Okay.
I am enough.
I am enough.
If you're feeling like freeing some oppressed peoples, there is a garrison of troops in orbit around Mem that could use some disruption. After we installed the Nexus link, there have been a number of other encrypted messages that have come to the ship. They were not in the same cipher that you had, but were other standard black market encryption.
Okay, what does it say?
It says that they would like to meet you in Warren. And there's a
Warren?
signature by someone named Maximilians.
Let them know it might be a while, but I'll be heading in that direction.
Hey, Whirlpool. I don't
If we're being
actually
civil.
want to hurt you, contrary to popular belief.
Not popular belief. Fact, you did in fact hurt me.
If you just give me the source, I'll leave you alone.
First, if you've spoken to him, you know that we're not sure exactly what the source is. Second, even if we did, are you aware of what they're going to do with it? Do you care what they're going to do with it?
I do care. I don't like Governor Malclaith, but I owe him. And I owe him this. My boss is Duram. He leads the Night Speakers. He's promised the governor power. He's lying to the governor. But to keep up the ruse long enough for us to pilfer all the governor's artifacts from him, we have to deliver him something. He wanted pieces of the raiment of night. I couldn't get him any. And I was put in charge of making sure that, well, you call him Indigo now, delivered the source. And when he ran, I was on the hook for it. So, my options are deliver pieces of the raiment, deliver the source, or the third option is I kill all of you. I would really rather not do that last option. I'll make you a deal.
I'll listen to what you're offering.
I'll make sure I give you an opportunity to steal it back before they've done anything.
Well, as you know, can't give you the source.
I'm not going to stop following you.
I know.
And if you keep blowing up warp gates and shipyards and garrisons, eventually I'm going to have to stop you.
This could all be a ruse. It could just have been to get you confused to agree with what she wants.
I agree.
She's given us no reason to trust her yet.
He hasn't given us a reason to distrust her.
He nearly killed the captain.
Say that,
She has been tracking us. She's not our friend, Red.
I know, I just mean, I believe she's telling the truth with all of that. Every time I've
Why?
talked to her, she's told the truth. She's been open. I
Are you
think
really
she's...
the best judge for anything that she might be saying or doing, though? Given your past?
To be fair, he does not remember said past.
But you're starting to remember, aren't you? Like you said.
Some memories, yes, but I see clearly. I don't think she's lying. I don't think she wants to be doing this at all. She has to. It's a different motivation.
Probably better to just tell you all at once. And I will probably pull up a display on the screen with the recent translated messages that I have decoded, but Tara probably now has in a text form to show the messages that I've been receiving.
Green, what do you want to do?
It's your life.
No, it's not, actually. It is your life, correct. You have the right to make decisions, but you also need to accept the responsibility that you've been given with your life. In that, if someone gets you, millions of people could die.
So good.
And all that previously time, and I couldn't even fit the job in because so much happened last time. But you all blew up a satellite dish and made a making a getaway.
Don't
Before
forget,
the
competed in the X Games.
Before the authorities catch up to all of you, yeah, we got someone skiing down the side
Cool
with their
action.
tendrils, people coming down the side with a mattress, a giant bomb going up, blowing it up. You make a quick jump into the shuttle to fly up to the ship, I believe. But what do you all want to do? You are on the surface of Mem that you see behind you, a beautiful ocean planet. But a lot of things you can do and a lot of decisions to make. So I'm going to hand it over to all of you with the scene on the shuttle, T2 bringing you up to the ship, enemies perhaps in hot pursuit or perhaps not. You don't really know.
Oh, damn it.
Well, their comms are out.
Yeah. Who the fuck's Jason? Well, I'm not gonna ask that actually. Never mind. I don't want to know. Don't tell me.
Well, is everyone all right?
Never better.
I'm fine. Is everyone else okay?
Green?
He's waiting on Pink.
I'm fine. I needed to calm down for a second, but I'm fine. Is anybody injured?
Got all my fingers and toes.
Well, that's
Takes
good.
takes the arm off, looks at it. Oh, I'm good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Captain, that was badass.
Oh, thank you.
It was pretty cool. Green, I'm assuming that was you who overloaded the station.
What,
I
me?
don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But is that gonna cause me problems? He says, looking at Indigo.
I'd have to look at the schematics. I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. You just jacking yourself into everything and just, unloading. I don't think that's probably the wisest decision ever. What? Why is everybody smiling? That was a scientifically descriptive moment in which I was telling y'all what Green was doing.
Phrasing.
Phrasing, yes.
What the hell is phrasing?
Amazing. So you see, there's a lot of
Nah.
who wants
What
to
is
tell him?
going
Maybe I
on?
should-
What is going on?
Guys, you know what? No, I'm confused too. What's the problem with me going around and jacking on everywhere? You know, it's like,
See, y'all
I
keep
think-
giggling. I don't like this.
I think we're all just a bit overwhelmed after.
Captain, I think, if anything, we need to focus on trying to communicate with people of Mem, and since this is their whole, revolution they're trying to get going.
It's not just theirs. We're going to help too, so it's ours.
Yeah.
I agree. I think once we get back up to the ship, maybe we... Perhaps there's...
Maybe we
wonder-
can broadcast a transmission to the surface to them.
to let them
Maybe-
know.
Yeah, maybe rally them, tell them their overseers are no longer here,
I
or at
wouldn't
least
say all
crippled.
that.
Well, at least crippled.
Yeah.
that reminds me. How long until they're back online, as it were? We took out an entire satellite, but
I mean, the way in which
Surely
we
they-
took it out should
they
take them a
got-
while.
probably, but like, are they gonna have some sort of a backup? Maybe, I don't know, one of them will just zip off to the next one, however long that takes them.
It's going to take them some time, and hopefully we can get the folks here started on taking back what's theirs and, looking at us in a kind of light
That would be
during
nice.
that time.
It's an aquatic planet, so honestly, with communications cut off, it's a bit more difficult to get between station to station. So they should have a good amount of time. And if the locals know that, they may be able to deal with them in a way that they see fit.
All right, I'll get right on that then.
How do you all want to locate the locals? When you're flying in the shuttle, you see small settlements here or there on both natural and humanoid-made islands. Some are artificial, some are natural. but almost the entire surface of the planet is entirely water. And you've seen native mem, you've seen almost none as you've been flying overhead.
I think Indigo would try and rig up the comms to be more of a Morse code sonar amalgamation, in which to send a response that they could translate without needing actual like voice communication. Is that possible? Is that possible?
And you're trying to
Can I
just
do that?
broadcast like an open channel to everywhere that can receive?
I feel like, I mean, we're pretty well known at this point. I don't know if we're actually like worried about, oh, it's those damn fire drakes again causing a ruckus. That would get it to them faster. However, obviously we would have issues with Hegemony knowing. No, fuck it. Yeah, I'll do it that way.
I like it.
Okay, I think I'll make a roll with your ship's comms rating. Anyone can do it, or Craig, you can do it. I think you should be able to just click comms.
Okay. Clicking
And
comms.
then roll.
Comms has been clicked. I get 2D for this.
Yep.
Partial success.
Okay.
A 4 and a 1.
You send that off and wait. A few minutes later, you get... who would answer first? Give me a moment.
Checking the notes.
I'm checking the notes.
God, I'm checking the notes. This music slaps.
It really is cool.
Yeah, this is doing
Are
something.
you guys feeling the vibes? I hope you're feeling the vibes.
Given,
Oh,
it's given Avatar.
there
As
are
someone
vibes being
who has
back home.
spent, as
Yeah,
someone
you're
who has
home where you
spent
belong.
days just seeing water everywhere, I am back there. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Fire Drake? Fire Drake, come in. I've received your message.
Oh my gosh, are we all up at the bridge?
Oh, we're back at the ship.
Oh, okay.
I assume.
You can be if you would like to be in low orbit.
I would
This
like
message is a voice message we received?
Yes.
I would like to check to see if it's hegemony or not, if that's
How?
possible.
I don't. Let's see.
Can you get the source? Can you tell where it's coming from?
I'd
You
like to look at their IP address, please.
So you could probably
Let's see
tell
after
the
Smith.
direction that it's coming from, but knowing if this person is hegemony or not, you won't be able to find out just by the message transmission.
Gotcha.
Do you want to
as
try
much-
to determine where it's coming from?
I think I'll just warn the captain. Captain, it could be revolutionaries. It could be good old hegemony. So say what you
Captain?
will. Careful.
Captain, would you like for me to communicate with them?
You know, that sounds great, actually.
Okay.
Shall let you.
And when the message comes through again, because they're probably like, "Hello, come in." Yes, Fire Drake here. Who am I speaking with?
I need to be careful because this is an open channel. My name is... Well, my name is
Nicknames
not
are fine.
important right now. The important thing is I need to know if you're friend or foe to the Memish people.
I don't say anything yet, and I look at everybody. Yes.
Yes,
are
you're a
friends.
friend.
Yes.
I'm going to upload some coordinates to you. You'll have to be quick.
I think we can handle quick. Thank you, friend.
Yes, I'll see you soon. You'll know when you get here.
Okay. Over
Well,
and
they
out.
sound friendly enough.
50-50 could be a trap, could be friendly.
Can I roll study to see what kind of vibe I felt from this person's voice during the
Sure.
conversation?
Sure. Sounds like appropriate.
I am not going to push myself because if I get any stress, I will get
None of
trauma.
you have any stress left.
Critical success.
Critical success.
Let's go. Starting out the game right.
They
That's
sound
double. That's
Sixes.
buck stars, baby.
they sound extremely nervous and untrusting.
Oh. So they're
Untrusting of
probably-
us.
They're
general,
untrusting in
probably.
general. They're
Untrusting of
probably-
you and entrusting. Untrusting of you and in general.
They're probably just civilians then.
I just baby.
Let's just keep our wits about us then.
And they send a location to a different archipelago on the other side of the planet from where you destroyed the satellite dish.
Okay. I pull up the coordinates while I'm talking with Blue and everybody. That's quite a ways away.
It is. They said quickly. So, T2, if you want to hop off, I'll take the shuttle from here.
Yes, Captain. Happy to comply. Let's get in there.
Okay. Gives a pat to his little head.
Happy beeping back at you.
Oh, happy beeps.
I love happy beep.
Happy beep is always good. Yeah, and if we're going fast, then I will go fast. Sounds
Oh,
like it's a ways
fast.
away.
I'll get on the
Are you
guns
rolling
just
around
in
at the speed of
case.
sound?
You're going to go into Atmo with your ship, or are you going to get back into the shuttle?
I think shuttle.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
then we'll do
Since we're-
shuttle.
Oh, do we
Since
want to
we're
leave
gonna-
the ship so far away?
I mean, the ship can
Terra can
hover
move it.
in orbit around
yeah,
over
Terra-
your
Terra
location
can do that.
because of
Yeah,
Terra.
we'll take the shuttle. We'll take the shuttle, right?
Yeah, be.
Guess we can
be
have the
chill about
ship, near us, kind of follow us, but that way we don't scare them.
Yeah, we do have a very large ship.
It is a very
Lord.
large ship.
Yeah,
So
it is
you-
pretty large.
You speed in the shuttle once you get into atmosphere, flying over ocean, nothing for a long time, looking at the coordinates, but then you see a small archipelago, and there you all hear in your head, yes, you're almost here. That
That wasn't
island
just me,
chain
right?
right there.
Can I try to communicate back?
Making a tune roll.
I will. I have a pip and a tune. Partial success.
Oh, also, I should mention for later because I will forget. Mechanically, if any of you work on a long-term project with a tune while you're on MEM, you're getting to get an extra D. So just remember that.
Should I have gotten an extra D?
No, not
Well,
for
I guess
this.
it's not a project.
It's not a
Long-term
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 project.
project. Okay, so I got a partial success. I got a 4.
What do you try to say back?
How are you doing this?
Our people are very powerful.
Oh. Fascinating.
Set the shuttle down on that island without so many trees, and someone will be up to greet you very shortly.
I will give Blue the instructions I just received because I'm the one getting those, right? Not everybody.
Everyone can hear.
Everyone can hear. Could they hear me asking back?
Were you trying to broadcast to everyone?
No, I was trying
Okay,
to reply
then
to the
no.
voice I was hearing.
They
Okay.
just hear the other person.
Wow. I say out loud.
They must be in tune with the way.
They must be.
Yeah,
I
not
must
very
be,
in tuned with
'cause-
privacy.
I communicated with them.
Oh,
Welcome. That's how it's like when I talk with
Oh.
Hmm.
hmm.
except I can see her.
Oh, goodness.
Interesting.
You bring the shuttle down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Prepare for the engagement. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Sweat.
We call down an orbital strike from our
Use all
ship.
my shit.
I'm gonna keep communicating with my mind because it's cool.
Go ahead.
Am I able to ask if they like? I'm gonna just be like, I'm a healer. Do you have anybody who needs help?
No, we're fine.
Okay, that's good.
Do you have
set it down.
wetsuits on your ship?
Do we have wetsuits?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
space.
say we
Yeah,
do.
space suits.
I'm gonna say there are wetsuits only because Blue probably is
yeah.
outfitted
Yeah.
with it because she is an aquatic
Give me a
race.
sec.
So.
I'm trying to see. Is there
that's fair.
is there a special upgrade that gives wetsuits? I don't think there is.
I don't remember seeing that in the book.
Actually,
I can
Frank,
make I can make a rig roll.
Yeah.
under pilot, there's specifically a section that says for Xeno pilots, and it says that you have ways to differentiate how life is different on a Xeno ship.
Mm-hmm.
There's also nothing in the book about water or underwater encounters.
Okay.
It's a Xeno ship.
I'll allow it.
You know,
We got
shit.
suits. This is
We got
Xeno
suits.
ship.
I'm gonna say you have wetsuits, but certainly nothing that is designed to go to the Mariana Trench.
No,
Damn.
That's
that
not where we're
because-
going, right?
I hope that's not where we're going, right? Also,
mean-
Frank, I assume I don't need a suit.
You do
correct?
not need a wetsuit.
Hot. My captain's a
built-
mer.
I was built for
My captain's a
that.
mermaid.
Different.
Do I need a wetsuit?
No.
Oh, you
Oh.
Boys, we're gonna
you got a
board short
you
our-
got a little skin suit.
Oh, I'm board shorting my way in. Are you kidding?
Though, and I'm so sorry, I know we're on Magi RPG, but you probably want to take off some of your clothes if you're going to be in the water.
Oh,
Yes, give me take my
thing.
No, no, no.
Mean. Yeah.
You land and you
Come on,
see
Craig.
a single
Trying to save the channel.
Memish. They have black eyes, bioluminescence are on their skin, vaguely humanoid, but look somewhere between a fish and a frog mixed with a humanoid. They have gills and larger than average heads, and this one just waves at you.
Like there's our friend.
Do you all know how to swim?
Yes.
Do I know how to swim?
Looks to team like
Of course.
I can figure it out.
I think so. I
Indigo,
think.
is it safe for you to go in the water?
Mm. I have a suit on, you knucklehead.
I'm just making sure. You run kind of hot. I wouldn't
It's
want,
true.
you know.
Burn through your suit.
It is hard being this hot all the time, but I think I'll be alright.
It's a little steamy inside, but you're okay.
Say, you wear clothes. You wear regular clothes and they don't burn.
I just meant if the water, like, I don't know how it'll react with your body. If it would
My name
fizzle
is
you out.
Tyrus.
Thank you, Tears.
Hi, Tyrus.
Please follow
Pleasure to
me,
meet you.
and it's going to be a bit dark.
Oh.
Hank is
And
getting nervous.
Where are you taking us?
you said you're a friend of the Memish people. You're the ones that blew up the satellite we detected earlier.
Correct.
So, I'd like to have a conversation with you. Well, we would like to have a conversation with you.
Gotcha. From the safety of your home?
Home?
Home, yes. Our home. Is that all right with you? Great.
Sure.
Pink is just like automatically nodding, but she's hearing it's dark. We're
It's
going
gonna be
underwater," and
dark.
She's like,
But it's okay. You can daisy chain each other if that'll make you feel better.
I can hold on to you, Pink, if you'd like.
"That's
Let's swim
fine.
together.
Okay."
There shouldn't be any dangerous fish here. But if there are, it's okay. They should leave you alone.
Okay.
And they step into the beach and then dive into the water.
You know, I've never had a bad time at a beach, so might as well.
How do you know that?
I don't know. It's just good vibes.
Oh, okay.
Do we need to daisy chain?
I feel like that's more a question for.
Pink is already like,
I mean, Blue assumes that like she'll have Pink with her, but she's just making sure.
I'd like to see how Green deals with all this. Seems very interesting. I want to see how the setup was all done
"Yeah,
up.
I don't remember if the
Yeah.
schematics specified how safe it is for you to get in the water."
No
Yeah, there's
worries.
one way to
I'm a
find out.
genius. You can do it.
Goes back in the shuttle, comes back out in like the kind of like the tight shorts surfers wear.
Ooh, some board shorts. Okay.
Hell yeah, board shorts. And he'll just walk into the water and then sink his head beneath it.
You don't get electrocuted.
Red's
Stays
swimming
down there.
next to him.
Okay, let's go in then.
Does he have to hold his breath or anything?
He opens his mouth, there's water pours out. I think I'm fine.
Yeah, Green.
okay.
It feels unnatural, like you should not be able to do this, but you're able to be fine. You have the instinct to breathe, but you seem to be able to be in the water without having to do so. It's a little
horrifying. I love it.
confusing, but it seems okay.
Green, do you want to hold Pink's hand?
Nice, Red. Real smooth right there with that one.
Hey, I told you never had a bad
Pink over
time at
here.
a beach.
Pink over here having her zero suit Samus moment with the wetsuit.
Oh yeah! Oh, hot.
Green turns his head like, yeah?
You could I don't want to steal your thunder, Green. If you want to guide her instead.
What thunder?
Are you all coming?
Thank you. I
Yes,
was just about to
please.
say something.
God, right. Sorry. Fuck.
I grab Green's hand and Blue's hand because I'm like,
Okay.
I need help.
I'm gonna take my little my gloves off, and I'm gonna peel off that like section on her suit that like is around her neck, and she has little gills as well on the side of her neck, and her fingers are
So
a
pretty.
little bit webbed, not super webbed, but they're slightly webbed.
Question from Indigo. Do you raise your hand?
Yes.
Go
Could
ahead,
I
Craig.
have brought Leon with me?
Yeah, of course.
He's going home to the water.
Oh my god.
But Indigo just like crouched by. He's in his full suit, and he crouches down, and he's like, "All right, little guy, stay close to me. I don't know what's out here."
The fish gonna get him.
I just
Red reaches his hand toward Indigo, like help him in the water, and then he goes, "I'm just kidding. I know you're okay."
No. Goddamn kids with their jokes.
Leon wraps his tentacles around your shoulder and holds on to you.
Oh, it's gonna be all right, buddy.
He's scared of the water.
And you all dive in.
Yes.
As soon as you get in the water, you realize you haven't really been seeing Mem, because you dive in and the water is relatively clear, and it takes your eyes a second to adjust, but then you see dozens of Memish swimming in the water beneath you. And as your guide, Tyrus, is swimming down, 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 you pass Memish who are fishing, Memish who are playing in the water, Memish who look like they're meditating there, communing with something. You get a little bit of crosstalk psychically as people are going down. It's a little weird having so many different voices bouncing around in your head for a second. But Tiris keeps going down and further down and further down. Eventually she checks on you to make sure everyone's okay as the sunlight starts to fade above you, and she takes you further. It's not that much further. I promise it's all right. Eventually you just feel the feeling of the waves around you, light almost totally gone, the only light coming from your wetsuits. I'm assuming some of you have flashlights mounted. Eventually you start to see that you are traveling into a cavern, and you see it looks like hollowed out coral reefs, but it's Memish made these buildings, this complex, totally underwater. And then you see a break in the water that's made by an airtight pocket, and she guides you up there, and you see all of this bioluminescence in the cavern above you, and some electronics, lights that are kind of guided around. There's staircases that lead up the sides to buildings that have been made, again, looks like coral, and a small little rock outcropping where there are people sitting and talking, some just lazily putting their legs over and kicking. But for the most part, the Memish are staying under the water in the buildings there. And then Tira says, "Welcome."
My goodness, this is beautiful.
It's amazing.
Amazing.
Gorgeous down here. You mind if I take some pictures?
Who are you going to show them to?
Oh, my partner back home.
Oh, I suppose that's fine, as long as it's no one in the Hegemony.
Hell no. And he's just gonna, you see his eye just kind of, his mechanical one he just seems to, it's like he's in REM sleep with that one eye as he just takes photos of what they're seeing.
Ooh, cool.
Well, I really wanted to thank you for taking out the satellite, but I was asked by our leadership why you've come to Mem, if you want to help our people, and if you have, what we can do for you.
Where are they?
Everywhere. Would you like to meet the leadership?
If we're allowed.
Well, I'm Tiris. I work with most of our mystics, so I can speak on behalf of them. There are some others that speak on behalf of others I can introduce you to.
Well, I mean, I think I speak plainly for all of us that this is only the start of the things that we can do to help. And anything that gets things back to the way they were before you were occupied by the Hegemony is something we'd like to assist in.
That's
She kind of looks to
wonderful.
The rest of them, like a.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps I should introduce you to Relly then.
Really?
Yes. He commands our soldiers.
I see. That would be very useful.
I'd love to talk to you some more, as a fellow mystic.
Oh, you're a mystic. Wait, yes, I can sense it now. The bandana threw me off.
Yeah, it's just kind of something I do. But yeah, I've seemed to have lost some of my memories, and so I'm trying to get my, confidence back in who I am as a mystic.
She walks over to you and pulls off your snorkel mask And it's a very awkward motion. She pulls it off and then puts it on the ground, and then she's looking at you. And she kind of like grabs your face a little bit, like this. And then she's like, I see. And then you feel, for lack of a better term, a mind meld, where you get a flash of her mostly normal life, and you understand what life is like with the Memish people. For the most part, they're quiet, they're dispassionate, they hunt for secrets in the sea, they have what seems to be some sort of organized religion or cult, but it's more like they're paying tribute to the planet and gaining power in exchange for small sacrifices. You see the hegemony coming and moving in on the planet and starting organized labor of the Mem people. But then you also get flashes of your own life. You see your journey with the Vigilance. You see you joining Ambitious. You see you and Ismisa quitting in frustration, having picked up many lessons and them teaching you the way and how to train your mind. But you also feel your emotions at the time. You feel that their ambitions were small scale, that they were petty, that they were vengeful for no real reason. Their extreme judgment about specific groups of people were something that you just didn't agree with and left. And then you see your life with these Misa. You see at first a life of happiness that you have, genuinely happy couple as you're exploring the way and each other's feelings. But while you were content with the life that you had, she was not content with the life that she had. And as the hegemony grew in power, you were focusing inward, she was focusing outward. Her constantly asking more of you, insisting that there was more that you were meant to do and should be doing. And you telling her to let go, using the lessons that you believed were important that you were taught, but she just didn't have any of it. And eventually left. And then you were brought out of all of that and brought back to strange little Tyrus, hands on your face still.
That was incredible. How did you do that?
All things are possible with the way.
That I do believe. Wow.
Perhaps
I
you'd
have
like
a
to
lot
stay.
to learn. What do you mean by stay?
Well, if you stay on this planet for a while, I'm sure you could learn much about the way.
As much as I would love that, I have to stay with my friends. We have a lot to accomplish.
It's all right, Terrace. They all leave eventually. So you hear a different voice in your head.
I'll just say back in my head, that's not what I
You all
meant.
hear that, by the way.
It's not what I meant. We're not abandoning y'all. We're here to free all oppressed people.
And all of a sudden you hear a splash behind you. Boo!
Oh.
As a different mem, much more sturdy built, pops up. And he acts like he's the funniest thing in the world, but he jumps out of the water with flip-flop and towers over all of you, including Indigo. He's massive.
Wait, he's wearing flip-flops?
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Well, his
wearing
feet are
flip-flop and he
basically
big.
like flip-flops, yes. And says, Relly, as I'm sure I was introduced, which one of you's the leader? Clearly it's you, and looking at Indigo. And then sees Blue waving
Smallest.
hand. It's
Everybody
like,
points at blue.
Yeah.
The teeniest.
oh,
This is
She
my
walks forward.
captain.
She reaches out her hand.
he takes her hand. He does the very stereotypical toxic masculine firm handshake, vigorous handshake thing. You're aquatic. You're a Ranamayan. That's how you pronounce it, right?
Yes.
You're a
Yes.
Ranamayan.
Yeah. Apparently, I used to spend time here.
What's your name?
She's unsure what name she went by here. When you have trouble, Eden?
Eden? Eden from where?
The Fifth Sea?
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of you spend a lot of time here.
What?
What?
You'll have to forgive me and my friends here.
Right, memories. Yes. Yep, I got the
Oh.
understood from Tiris. Yeah, lots of people from your sea, your ocean. They spent a lot of time here a long time ago.
Oh, I didn't know. Obviously.
Not so much lately. Not after the Hegemony. He kind of
What do you mean?
shrugs.
With them occupying here?
It's not safe for Xeno around here anymore. You'll end up in a work camp or being dragged off or arrested on some made-up charge that they've decided to have for you if you don't do exactly what they say, toe the company line.
Right.
Mem is turbulent waters these days.
Well, we're very good at navigating those, so how can we help?
Well, you're the one that blew up the satellite dishes. You have skills, presumably a ship, weapons. Really, the thing we need are money and weapons. You got any of those?
We
No.
can help with that.
All right. Well, next best thing, we've been gearing up a little bit, and if you want to help, we're. You may have noticed this is a pretty big tunnel cavern. Took you a while to get down here, right? Yeah, that's by design. See, we've been working on this for about 10 years now. We managed to tunnel directly pretty close to the governor's mansion.
Oh,
Don't get too excited. It's not Governor Malclaith. It's the local governor of this planet. And we don't like him too much. But we've managed to tunnel pretty close to where his manor is. If you want to help, you can help us deal with him.
I'm in.
Hierarchy-wise, where's this governor at compared to House Malclave?
Oh, he just runs the Hegemony's presence on Mem. Though they're going to be in trouble with you knocking out the satellite. That means no reinforcements will be coming for a while. So we owe you a pretty big thanks for that. Unfortunately, it also did knock out our ability to talk to people off-world as we had been hacking into it. But you win some, you lose some. On the whole, I'd say that's a pretty big victory.
good.
His name is Cromwell. Victor Cromwell. He is a bad man.
I imagine so.
Another Victor?
Another bad Victor.
Hey,
Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud? Thought I said it in my
You
head.
did say that out loud.
Should I mind meld for context? I'm a little confused.
We've
nothing.
been meeting a lot of Victors.
They're being mean.
But are they being truthful? That's more important.
No! Victor's very sweet. My Victor, at least. Not this one.
We should be
Is there-
patient with them.
Can I
Yeah,
try
you're
to
right.
attune to only the captain?
You can try.
Are we telling secrets now?
I don't want to just throw out a game plan that in front of everybody, but
Oh, that's fair.
partial
this
success.
would be so good if we could
One
start
can-
talking like this.
two.
You can leave a short message to the captain.
They seem to be looking for money and weapons. Maybe we show them what a good victor sounds like.
Oh.
Kind of looks at him.
Yeah, I think we could supply that.
Great. Now or like later?
It would require me to go back to my ship to get them for you. As we don't keep them on us.
Transport,
but-
yes. Is it coming within the system? Is this within the Holt, or is this going to be coming from somewhere else? Because
He's in Holt, isn't he?
he is in
Some
Holt.
hunters in Holt.
It would be within the system.
Ah, so quick then. Good, good. Yeah. Do any of you live outside of Holt by chance?
We're kind of wanderers.
Nomads, if you will.
We don't really have homes.
I
I
live
mean,
on a
if you
ship.
want to do the mind thing, maybe you can tell me where I live.
Yeah.
I
That's a
was
good point.
kidding. Don't actually do that. Not
He
right
looks
now.
over. Hmm? She says, I could help you with that if you want. Or I could try.
I might
Just-
take you up on that, but maybe not right this moment.
Very well.
Just beware. You may see things you don't want to see.
Well, I'd rather see things than not see them.
Well, if you're going to bring us some weapons, then we'll definitely take that help and we can handle the governor ourselves. Like I said, we almost got it, and it's going to take them a while to repair that dish you blew up. So you're welcome
what's your
to
plan
go ahead.
after? What's your plan after this?
Take back
It's
Mem
one
for the
thing-
Memish people. Get rid of the hegemony
Yes.
now and forever.
But do you have a plan in place? It's one thing to kill a governor, but it's very easy to put another in its place.
Well, I'm not authorized to talk about that kind of a plan because it's kind of dangerous. But if you'd like,
That's
I could
fine.
maybe pass you all up to Doro and he could talk about it. But he's going to swear you to secrecy because it's a big plan.
Well, we have big plans as well.
I think the point of the conversation is we don't want to set you up for failure. If we help you overthrow this governor and we leave, we don't want
Then
you
it
to be
was all
left
for
in
nothing.
the lurch, so to speak.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
We've got
exactly.
plans to make sure that the hegemony is never going to come back here again.
That's what I wanted
That's
to
great.
hear.
Excellent.
Question: would you be willing to help other planets?
Which planets?
There are
Under
lots.
under hegemony rule that deserve freedom, same as you.
Puts his hands on his hips. Not really for me to say, you know? We've got a lot of problems on our own, and
Of course.
we have the cultural identity of our people to consider. After half a century of colonialism and imperial rule, we have some soul searching to do on our own before we try to free other cultures. But our hearts are always with them. All people deserve to be free from the hegemony. Especially
couldn't
you
agree
poor
more.
Ranamans.
What?
Question.
Wait, what did she say about the Remamans?
Said, especially you poor Ranamans.
Oh.
You muted, Momo.
You care to tell me about that later?
You don't want... You're all a little... secretive.
Oh, I guess you could say it out loud then. That's fine. No, sorry, that's not what I meant.
Most of them have been abducted by the hegemony.
For what reason?
For labor.
Where have they been taken?
Wish I could tell you that. Probably black sites or planets that are being exploited. Don't know why they need you specifically. You're not exactly the strongest of people. No offense. Physically strong, not spiritually strong. You are spiritually strong people. I see you've got a fire within you. Scary you are. Fire in small packages. Seem like you can blow off some steam.
Should see her in action.
Indigo
Yeah, she's pretty badass, I have to say.
Indigo looks to Terrace. As much as I enjoy having this conversation with Rayleigh, should we possibly meet up with
Doro, yeah, sure.
Yes.
Put your mask back on. We're going back underwater.
Puts mask on.
Green takes her hand.
Aw.
We link. We go under.
Thank you, Tears.
Of course, and I'm happy to support you as long as I can, with whatever I can. You have a kind soul.
Thank you. I'll take you up on that. And same here.
I love her.
Relly pushes Blue into the water.
What the fuck? He's picking on me! Because I'm mole!
And then he like, and then jumps in after.
I love him.
Water, I'm gonna strangle him.
I love
Oh my
him.
god, he is
My
Sidon.
tendrils. Oh my god, he literally is.
Is that the Zelda guy? Because that's
Yeah.
what I'm picturing.
Welcome back,
Okay.
Prince Sidon. We love you.
They dive under and take you into the complex. This huge coral, it's like interwoven coral complex, branches out in dozens of different ways under the water and leads you into one chamber. They look up, and then each of them, Relly and Tyrus, puts their hand to the wall, and it's as soon as you enter into this cavern that's underwater, this door behind you seals, and this hallway ahead of you starts draining out of the water. The water starts draining out and draining out. You all feel your ears pop a little bit as it seems like it's pressurizing. And then as the water completely finishes draining out, say, all right, we've drained this section for you. I believe most of you are not capable of speech underwater.
No, definitely not. Thank you.
Let's go.
Yeah, that works.
Oh god, I love him.
Red's patting Green on the back, making sure he gets it all out.
No, you don't
Yeah,
understand,
Pink's
man.
like pat pat.
It's so fucking. I go on the water. First thing I do, breathe in.
You gotta stop, man.
So, and then Riley comes up. So, Eden, what's your 100-meter swim at? 5 seconds? 2 seconds? What do you got? You look like you're a
Wow.
racer.
What's your bench?
Yo, how much you
Hey!
drink?
Exactly.
Yo, bro!
Oh no.
Well, I would say I'm pretty fast. Maybe the fastest. Being real chill about it. She's being real chill about it. I could do it about
Nice.
1.5.
I bet you can swing from trees better than me, though. Got a lot of trees on your planet. Haven't been myself, but I heard stories from some of the others. Really interesting. Would love to go sometime.
I wish I could tell you where it is.
Oh, well, I could draw you a map. It's really far. Well, I don't even have to draw you a map. I could just show you. We've got maps. It's not like
yeah,
your
you
homeworld's
should
not
show
a
me.
mystery. It's just far.
yeah, that would be great, actually.
It's probably like 20 jumps away.
Whoa,
That is so
that's really far. How the hell did I end up out here? The fuck? I'm like, what the fuck am I doing out here, dude? 20 jumps away. That's a far.
You basically, as you're having this conversation, you're ascending, like walking up, not really stairs, but they're like kind of stairs. It's just kind of weaving up, and you see a mostly normal humanoid sized mem sitting there meditating. And as soon as you get within about 20 feet of him, says, Greetings. Blue, green, red, pink, indigo. Pleased to meet you.
Pleasure.
Sit.
All right.
Pink just like politely sits down.
You feel an urge to sit when he says this.
Oh.
Oh.
No, I don't know if
I'll
I
sit.
like that.
Also,
I'll sit, but I don't like it.
Sit in like a meditation crisscross.
Oh, there's
Apple's
nothing,
pose.
no reason for you to be afraid. I've never let anyone get hurt in this sanctuary. It's the prime motivation.
There is a sense of calm in here, everyone. I think it's okay.
All peoples deserve to breathe free. Air, water, or otherwise.
Agreed.
agreed. That's why we're here.
Few of you are a long ways from home. What brought you to the Procyon sector? Wait, no memories. Curious. Do you have the cube with you, Red?
That depends. It depends if y'all hit it or not.
I didn't hide it, but I did lock it up.
Did anyone
Did you
bring,
go snooping for it?
Did
Did you
anyone
go?
bring,
Did you
did
break into
anyone
the
bring
med
the
kit?
cube?
Spin that flashback to go through.
No,
Big
no
Stroke.
flashback. I'm just asking, would anyone have brought it?
I
What if-
didn't.
I'll say if it was easily accessible for Red, I think he would have grabbed it at some point.
You would have had to ask Pink,
This little addict.
but we
Cube
can say she gave it back to you.
Artifact responsible. You could probably undo the damage if you wanted to. Would take intense study. Yes, reversible. Curious. I
That's
recommend
the
destroying
plan.
that accursed thing once you manage to do that, though.
Okay.
The ability to wipe memories, while powerful, in my opinion, abominable. But I suppose that's a philosophical consideration that is not the reason that you are here. You are here for answers about what we want to do and keep the hegemony away. He, looks over to Blue. You're a passionate one. Like Relly. Act first, ask questions later. Admirable trait in some people. But, and he looks over to Red, must have balance.
Yeah. Balance is important. I'm trying to relearn that.
I thank you for your help. And you're welcome here as long as you like, though we offer nothing but fish and water, as I'm sure you can tell already. How can I help? What can I do for you? What knowledge do you seek here?
I would look to the crew. If
He
there's
has like a
anything
million
else.
questions
Yeah.
flooding her brain.
Well, I guess we should get to the main question at least first. What are your plans once you overthrow the governor?
I would like you to swear yourselves to silence about this once I reveal it to you, as it would be very damaging to our people if we revealed our plans. Many would try to stop us, perhaps including yourselves.
I swear.
I don't think we'd try to stop you.
As long
No.
as it's against the hegemony.
You all promise?
Sure.
Well, I don't know if we can possibly keep to that promise, y'all.
Oh?
It's a little difficult to.
Well, seeing as though
Depends.
this individual just burrowed into all of our minds and found some information about us, what's to say somebody else with the same abilities could do the same thing?
I assure
That's
you
true.
that this is a very unique characteristic of our people outside of a select few. A lifetime of studying the way in a planet that knows the way stronger than almost any other.
And I don't
Interesting.
think he would they would tell us if it was easy information to get out of our brains, you know?
No, of course. I'm just being the devil's advocate here.
Of course, I love a good devil's advocate.
I
If
think
anyone
it's
else,
less about that, and I can't guarantee that we'll be okay with it. Can you at least verify that other than the hegemony, you're not hurting other people and doing whatever you need to do?
No people other than the hegemony responsible for the occupation of our planets will be harmed in our plan unless someone directly interferes with this plan, in which case I can make no promises. But
That's
to
fair.
Indigo's point, a promise is about intent, and of course, you cannot promise an accidental. So I make no inferences that should the information be pried from you that you have any responsibility for it. A promise is intent. If your intent is to keep silence, then you have kept your promise.
That's fair enough to me.
Very fair.
can I throw out some hypotheses before you give us your plan?
Absolutely.
If your plan is to somehow keep your planet of Mem guarded, as it were, possibly build some sort of protective field that keeps you out from the hegemony as well as anyone else in the galaxy, that kind of works against what we are working towards and hopefully freeing more individuals within this galaxy.
I would not stop you from freeing more peoples. All peoples deserve to breathe free.
That's beautiful.
Would
And
you
it's
potentially
awesome.
help us?
I'm afraid we can't.
Got it. That's exactly what I thought y'all were going to try to do.
We would
Okay.
like to, and we'll happily help all of the people that we can, but we won't be able to once our plan is complete.
Indigo, you were onto something.
Well, it's simple. They want to make sure that their culture stays with them, as well as defending themselves from any other, say, the hegemony falls. What's not for another empire to rise again. But if they keep themselves guarded, they keep a wall to block them from any other types of cultures to possibly get rid of theirs, sure, they're safe.
The Dark Forest problem. Yes, well spoken, my friend.
Oh, is
Now
that?
that's just my hypothesis, of course. I don't want to say that I know what you're about to do.
Very wise.
So then you wouldn't be open to us forwarding refugees here once it was safe?
If you
To live
could find
amongst
a
you.
way to do so, refugees, assuming they assimilate into Memish culture, would be welcome. But I think you might find it difficult to do so.
Well, of course, I could probably only send people here who could live in this place like this, which isn't many, but still.
You misunderstand. It is not the social acclimation that is the difficult part, it is the physical transportation. I
So
will
what-
need your swears to silence before I can tell you so that I can stop dancing around this matter.
Got mine.
I swear.
I will swear.
I
Cross
swear.
my heart.
Wonderful. We are planning to destroy the Rinholt Gate so that none may cross into Holt ever again. We have already been in touch with an organization whose goal is the same for different reasons, but it aligns with our own.
Oh.
Interesting.
If you have another solution, I would love to hear it, and we can hold off on this for a time. It isn't ready for that stage of the plan. Regardless, we must displace the governor first and the other hegemonic officials in Mem and certainly in Holt. But afterwards, it will be time.
Of course.
That seems it's quite a plan.
Extreme, yes, but for the safety of our people and for the good of other homeworlds like yours, Indigo, and yours, Blue, I think it would be better if the Hegemony did not have access to the greater parts of the galaxy.
What if we eradicate the Hegemony from Holt?
An ambitious goal. You five, and supposedly some friends on another planet, against the entire force of the Hegemony. I don't
Well, that's
demean people, but that would be especially ambitious.
why we're freeing planets and trying to get everyone rowing in the same direction, so to say.
We do it together because the 5 of us won't be enough. But if we go around and we help others and free them, maybe they will be willing to help free others in return. Pay the kindness forward.
Which
was
is
our
why,
hope.
which is why we inquired about your assistance.
Eden of the Fifth Sea, please tell me why you believe you will succeed when so many others have failed.
I have nothing else that any other revolutionary has had. But eventually someone will do it, even if it's not us. And maybe we only free a few planets, or we only free yours. But that's still work in the right direction for the next person to try.
She's being humble. She's ambitious in the best way. We have already accomplished more than many before us, and Blue here truly does believe we will make the difference and accomplish what we want.
Thanks. Well, I've also got a good team, so there's that.
They do seem noble individuals. Allow me a moment to consider. Yes, we've discussed it. If you are able to give some demonstration of your good intentions and ability to pull through, we will consider alternative means of destabilizing the hegemonic rule in the Procyon sector and beyond. Prove to me you can do what you say you've done, and we will hold off on the destruction of the gate.
That's all we ask.
You'll also need to dissuade the ghosts from going through with their plans at that point, if we reach that point.
I assume that's who you're planning on working with?
Yes, the ghosts. To make a long story short, they're a group of scientists and engineers who are continually phasing in and out of existence. They believe that by destroying the gate, they will be brought back to their bodies once and for all. They're very wise, very noble,
Where did they
but very
reside?
dangerous. On just their capital ship and a few exosuits that float around in the galaxy in different locations. They're not easy to find.
I imagine so with
Hence
the name.
the name, yeah.
No, the name is because they have the ability to possess humanoids and other xenos.
Oh!
Wow, they're
That sounds
After-
very
Power.
useful.
After a few days, the body turns to ash and fades away.
that's
Oh.
terrible.
That's terrifying.
I assure you, they don't use this ability callously and would rather be done with it, but any being will do what is necessary to survive. Thankfully, their exosuits have enabled them to have some sort of a stable life outside of possessing other bodies, a wonderful invention by some of the most unknown and wise inventors. It's a shame that their genius will be robbed.
Well, perhaps we can hunt them down and speak with them as well. I trust Indigo can find them.
If you decide to do that, I would advise caution.
I mean,
I would-
hunt them down in the colloquial sense. Just
Oh, yes, of course. In a friendly way.
I hope you mean that. I do not think you would survive an encounter with them.
Oh,
An aggressive encounter, that is.
well, it sounds like they may be good allies then to the cause.
They have been for us. I will speak
Would
with
you-
them and delay, and then you will need to speak with them, assuming you can do what you say you will do.
I believe we can.
definitely.
Well, you are welcome to stay. And you are also free to go. As I said, all people deserve to breathe free, air or sea.
I agree.
Frank, what was the name of the leader again?
Doro,
Doro. All right. Actually, Doro, do you have any healers here?
yes, we do,
Doctors?
but no one here is injured. This settlement has been at peace for quite some time.
Hoping to maybe talk to one of them and learn about your people.
Gladly.
I'm a healer myself. I just want to get better at helping Xenos in general.
A spiritual healer or doctor.
Sure, but I'm not spiritual.
Absolutely. I will have Tyrus take you there later.
Thank you. I imagine we're staying for a little bit. Looks at everybody.
Yeah, we need to get them their weapons.
That'll require me heading back to the ship, getting on comms with Victor.
Maybe a cultural exchange, scientific exchange for another day.
Yeah, we can't stay long. We have other people to tend to.
Yes.
And also probably people hunting you if I'm to infer your day jobs.
Well, we're really good at
That
that
is
part.
correct. Yes, and we don't want to
Yes.
put you and your people at risk.
When we like skedaddle from this area, I want to talk to Tyrus.
Well, I will be here. Enjoy the reef.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything.
Yes, Pink. What can I do for you?
Are you able to do for me what you did for... if I think about something specific?
I could try. You're certainly not as way sensitive as Red, but I can try.
Okay. And I'm gonna think about the messages I've been getting. And I'm gonna think about the message from Maximilian's while she looks through my brain.
Sounds like you are trying to attune.
Sure. That's a failure. It's a 2.
Thinking. Thinking about the messages. Okay. You get this in a flash.
Okay.
First, you're on a battlefield. In space, soldiers around you in spacesuits, armored, automatic weapons, running on some kind of a ship platform, storming a stronghold. The next flash, it's a slaughter. People around you dying, you trying to cauterize wounds, treat people, as in the vacuum of space, so hard to treat someone in that environment, but you try your best. People dying everywhere around you. Flash, you're getting chewed out by a superior officer. Flash, you're being held in a dark room, cuffed to the table. A man comes to you, says, "This is your only chance. It's this or the hangman's noose." Flash, you spend months port to port looking for a ship, looking for a specific ship, hanging out in hospitals, triage bays, urgent care, emergency rooms, hegemonic hospitals, looking. Eventually, you're in a seedy spaceport in nightfall, and you see what you're looking for. Eden of the Fifth Sea, who has an injured crewmate. And you're out of it.
I think when it ends, Pink is just kind of standing there, just blank face. I'd say thank you, but I don't think there's appropriate words for that.
Such a painful life.
Yeah, I'm picking up on that.
It's such a shame to live without memories, but perhaps in many ways it's also a gift, living free from the trauma and struggles that you once knew. I don't know how to feel about that. Doro's a bit better with this kind of ambiguity.
She just kind of nods. Like, it's... She's, like, almost smirking, as if it's funny. It's... You did your best. Yeah.
Perhaps with more time here, you'd learn to attune to the way yourself.
Maybe next time. I have too many things I need to look out for right now. But thank you. I'm gonna go, I guess, find the group.
If it's, I know you all have stress to work off and downtime to do, which you can do here, or you can wait to do off-planet. Does anyone know what they want to do now before we go to break?
I need to relieve stress, but I don't think there's really a place for me to do that here.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
same.
is the place I can relieve stress. I think me
I
and
don't think
Reg.
I can't gamble here.
Green, you got any casinos? What's going on?
Where's the Memish
There are certainly
casinos?
no
Come on.
casinos here. However,
Have you
if you'd like, you could go to some hegemonic casinos that I'm sure there's one that you could go to, but that could
We
have its
could.
own
Give me
series
your
of
money.
risks on the
Gross.
surface.
Have you considered just doing that knife game from Aliens and betting they won't stab my fingers?
You are bishop at this point.
You are bishop. It's true.
And remember, for
Uh,
those of you doing vice rolls because of old hand, remember to give yourself +1d to all your vice rolls if you would like to.
Ooh, I
I-
would.
I desperately
Yeah.
need that.
Red would meditate in that room we were in with Doro.
Ooh.
Sensing your intent, he would not say anything and would just basically be in peaceful silence with you.
Excellent. Red's just meditating, thinking on Ismisa and how it was strange seeing them so happy together, like he saw from Tyrus, and just wondering if he'll ever be that kind of happy again.
Roll your vice roll.
That's a 4.
4.
Excellent.
And
Let's go.
a moment.
Uh-oh. Dog, she's gonna be in your head again.
What the music change?
The music change.
We're in treacherous waters, y'all.
Dun, 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 dun. Nice.
Hello, Raymond.
Hi. We
Have you decided to turn yourself in yet?
turn myself in. No. I just I remembered how happy we used to be.
You're undoing the cube damage.
I think slowly but surely. I can't believe how bitter we became toward one another after such happiness.
So long ago.
Yeah, I guess time can do that.
And now that you started to remember, what do you think about those days, Raymond?
I long for that feeling of that kind of happiness, I think. I think that's the only time in my life I've felt that way. But I think that you've chosen a path that you'll never allow yourself to be that kind of happy again.
We could be. You know what
I don't
you
even-
have to do.
I don't even mean us being happy together. I mean in general. I think you've chosen the wrong path.
I
that
think I've chosen the right path.
Sounds like your path is being chosen for you.
Right now,
You don't have-
you're choosing my path for me.
No. Don't put that on me. You agreed to do this. You agreed to find whatever this source is.
I don't think that this logical chain is the direction you want to go. Are you putting yourself into direct opposition to my self-fulfillment?
I don't think your self-fulfillment is serving the hegemony. Your self-fulfillment is exploring and finding wonders and smiling.
I'll be doing that again once I've put this little source thing behind me. And I'll be back to diving in ruins, either by myself or with whoever I want, as soon as I can deliver the source. It's all coming back to that, Raymond.
Yeah.
I get to be free. You get to be free. Why can't you just do it?
Because others won't be free, and Red will hang up.
That's fucking right.
She's so lost.
Mm-hmm. Who else would like to use their vice?
I would.
I gotta wait till we're off the planet.
Indigo shares the same vice as Red. However, he goes about it in a different manner. I think he basically takes a tour of this Memish space, and he looks at how they've melded the biological with the electrical and technology working with life. And he thinks in all equations and problem solving. And he's stuck on the idea that all of these things that the Memish have built here, they've created and changed the jobs of other portions of the systems to work to their benefit. And that's kind of how he wishes one day the universe would be able to do it. And in that, that is his way of connecting with the way. How they work their telekinetic powers in with the technological powers of trying to communicate with the rest of the world. And he's more heated than usual because of their plan to isolate themselves from the universe and feeling as though that is the best outcome for themselves, when in actuality he believes the more open and easier it is for everyone within the universe to gain their own abilities to do what they wish to do, makes it a healthier and stronger universe in general. That's a long-winded way of that's what his vibe is right now. As he
I
links
love
into
it.
The way.
That is so real.
And I will make my vice roll. You said, what's the rule with the extra D?
It's for long-term projects. You would get an extra D if it involves a tuning.
Well, you get an extra D for old hands.
And old
okay.
hands also, yes. You get an extra D.
Okay.
All of you get an extra D for vices when you're at war with the Hegemony factions. Which
Got you. Awesome.
You've been at war with the 51st Legion for a while.
Okay. But yeah, that's what he's thinking about. As well as he's cooking up a plan as to what Daro wanted us to do that I'll talk with the crew about later.
Mm-hmm.
Roll my vice. A 6.
Hey, 6 stress removed.
Didn't overindulge, did you?
I did not. I had 6 exactly, which means I am
Ooh,
stress
clutch.
free.
Ooh, let's go.
Outstanding. And welcome, Raiders.
Welcome, welcome.
I think
Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome.
I think I got an idea. As he says to Leon, who's still, I'm assuming, attached to his shoulder.
Yeah, he's gone from shoulder to shoulder. Occasionally he's gone down and hugged your leg. Occasionally he's like swam after you or crawled after you. But yeah, he's
Oh, they're not that bad. Sure, they don't do enough calibrations down here. Any of this shit could blow up at any moment, but they're not that bad. A little cult-like, but not bad. I mean, religion is just a larger cult, if anything, Leon. Let's get it. And he just goes into this tangent talking to us.
Leon eventually swims off to go catch something to eat.
Nice.
Does anyone else have a reef-like thing that they would want to do down here? I have a suggestion for maybe a few of you.
Yeah.
I believe that there is a clock about remembering East Mesa from Red. And let's see. I think that's the only one that a tune would be good for. Yeah. But if you wanted to try to undo the damage of the cube, this would be a good place to try to do it. But I will warn you, because of how way attuned this planet is, things could also go wrong with the way energy here if you roll poorly. But
No thanks.
just putting it out there.
Yeah, can we make them forget about their plans to blow up the fucking gate?
Yeah,
I
that's
will.
intense.
Yeah,
Because that is
crazy.
catastrophically horrible.
Well, luckily they were open to us figuring out another way
Oh yeah.
for them to.
Yeah.
Frank, I'll go ahead and try to roll to remember as Misa.
Go ahead. So you get +1 to be attuned, but otherwise roll a tune.
All right, come on.
Partial,
5.
partial success. Give me a second. You're not with her. And bring her up as you're remembering her. One of the last conversations you had after the fight that you saw, and before she had looked somewhat normal, just you and very monkish robes, but since then she's come back and she looks much closer to the appearance that she has before you. And she comes and says to you, "It's not too late for you to come with me. There's so much more that you're capable of doing."
I still don't understand why you're doing this.
We'll never be free, truly free, if we just stay here, this planet, just wasting our days away in a quiet room. That's all you want out of your life? You used to have ambitions. You used to have curiosity. You used to have adventure.
Yeah, and then I became happy. And you were too, at least for a time.
There's more to life than just this. I wish you still understood that.
I wish you understood there was more to life than chasing power.
It's not about power. It's about the power to be free. I'm not having this argument again. But I can tell you still have made up your mind, and there's nothing I can do to convince you.
Yeah, and there's nothing I can do to convince you either.
Well, if I ever change my mind, I guess I know where to find you. Goodbye, Raymond.
I'll always be here for you. I'll see you soon.
She opens the door to leave, but then she looks sad and looks like she's about to start crying. I was happy.
I know, me too.
This life is not enough for me. It never was, and it never will be. And she goes. And I think that's a good time to go to our break. We will be back in 10 minutes. If you all would like to stay tuned and look at all the awesome shows that we have going on, we will see you soon. And hopefully have a slightly happier, more upbeat second half of the show. As we've been dealing with a lot of heavy stuff right now. But, that all needs to get worked out too. So we'll see you soon, everyone.
See you soon.
break with emotional damage. Thank you for sticking with us. If you have just wandered into this stream and you were wondering what this is, we are Magi RPG, and this show is Ignite Recall. We are approachable weirdos that play TTRPGs. We like to think we're approachable, mostly approachable, and weirdos, and definitely thirsty from time to time. But if you haven't seen this show before, you can catch up on our YouTube, youtube.com/MagiRPG. This is episode 8, but I try to do the episode recaps so that you can catch up really quickly and jump in. But if you like this show, you might like some of the other shows on our channel, like Ancestral Blood, like The Weird, like Slime Quest, and many, many others that we've had, along with, what is the title of Dragon Age, Mandy?
Dragon Age Masquerade.
Dragon Age Masquerade. You might like that next Monday, which is a 5-episode miniseries to celebrate the new Dragon Age title that is releasing. So yeah, come hang out in our Discord, discord.gg/MagiRPG, if you want to geek out about this game and all the other games and do some string conspiracy theories about all of this, especially as pasts are getting revealed more and more on this show and things are getting darker, much, much darker. And if you would like to impact the game in order to help our party members de-stress or get some extra downtimes to help them out, you can do tips, which you can see below lovely Mandy, to see all the different things that you can impact the game. And you can also type Ignite tips to find out what those are. I think that's it. You all spend a good amount of time in the reef before you realize this is about all that you can do in Mem, and it is time to go because stuff has been happening, and I think you've got some other things in mind. Yes?
Yeah, they don't have Blu-ray players here.
What? Oh, we gotta get out.
They do not.
We need to leave.
But
Yeah, movie night here. We gotta go. Bye.
We gotta go. Sorry.
as soon as you get to the surface, you hear a very panicked T2. Blue, pink, someone answer me.
Are you all right, baby?
Oh my gosh, I've been calling you for so long. I was so worried about you.
Oh, the comms.
My child.
Oh.
My child.
Look,
How long
all
were we
hell
down
is
there?
breaking loose up here. There's several capital ships in orbit around the planet, and I think it's time to go.
That's not ideal.
Do we have an escort with us that we can communicate that to, so they are aware of what's happening?
I would do the same sonar thing as previously, Morse code.
Yes, you would have an
Tara
escort.
take us back?
Yes, she did and would. How would you relay that information to her?
Mentally?
No, but what would you say to her?
Do we basically tell her, hey, shit's hitting the fan. If you're gonna do your thing, do it now, or batten
but
down
they
the
don't have the
hatches?
weapons.
Lay low,
Yeah.
yeah, until we can get them weapons.
Lay low.
So, lay low. Okay.
Lay low until we can get them help.
Oh, this seems like a very unfortunate situation. I'll relay it to Doro. Yes, he says we should lay low. I believe you should all be making your way off of this planet now. It no longer seems very hospitable for you.
Can we come up with a code or something when I send aid to you that they can give you?
Just use this encrypted channel and we'll be able to get a signal to the surface.
Okay.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you all. I hope you're well.
We hope to see
Yoo-hoo,
again.
blue, pink, indigo, green, red. It is time to
T2.
go.
T2, T2, we heard you. It's okay, baby. We'll be up there in a minute.
Okay.
We're going. We're moving.
Red will telepathically say, I'll be in touch to, was her name Tyrus?
Tears.
Tyrus.
You gotta give us these name spellings later.
I will Tiris, Reli, Reli, and Doro, Doro. May the way be with you.
And also with you. And with your spirit.
Careful of the sand. It's
Hey guys,
all over
I
the
gotta
place.
go. I didn't sign up for religious trauma.
There's
My
so
TTRPG.
much sand everywhere. We gotta get the hell off this planet.
And you take off.
Yep, we do.
As soon as you get into atmosphere, you all, everyone, remember those voices that people occasionally heard in their heads before? You all get this. You hear, come with me, come with me, come with me. You have to come with me now, come with me now. Come with me now, come, you have to come with me.
Where I didn't do anything with the cube, guys.
Do we see anything?
Nope.
Or
In your
feel a
head's
particular direction?
Yes, you do feel a particular direction.
From those capital ships.
No. It is coming from on the on the map. Let's bring up the map.
Let's have this bad boy up.
Let's get that.
You are in Mem, rotating around, but it is coming from the direction of the gate.
Holt? The Holt
The
gate
Holt
or
gate.
the other gate?
No, that is not the mystery gate. The Holt's
Okay.
Rin gate. And it is persistent. It does not stop. It just keeps. Come here. Come with me. Come with me.
And can I communicate or try to communicate with them and ask, are you the ghost?
Nice.
You could certainly try. Sounds like a tune.
Let's do it. Are we still... Do I get a +1D for this or no? No, because
No.
it's not.
You are
long
not
term.
on the
Got it.
surface of Mem.
Got it. Partial success. That's a 5.
You don't hear anything back. Other than the voices just still, come here, come here. You want to come here. You have to come here. Come see, come with me.
I think it's the ghost.
I'll make a note of it. I'll put it on a to-do list.
Can I attune to shut that voice out? Or does it fade away after a minute?
It does not fade away. You can try to attune to shut it out.
Failure. That makes sense because I'm traumatized right now.
Come. You know you want to.
I would like for this to stop.
Can I message back asking them to shut up?
You can try.
Excellent.
Maybe don't.
Is that a tune?
Yeah.
And-
Oh god.
My god, can Urbots attune to the way?
Of course they can. They're
Do
butterflies.
androids dream of electric sheep?
See, there's the questions.
I do, in
Just,
fact,
important
dream of my
questions.
favorite Ampharos from my run of Pokemon Crystal, yes. Partial success.
You don't hear anything. Nothing happens.
Also, Pokemon Crystal was definitely the best one.
Crystal and Heart.
I did it! They listened!
Nope, the voices just keep coming.
I
You get back to the ship. Captain, I do believe that we should be leaving.
That is my intent.
I don't think we should follow the voices.
You don't think so?
I'm sorry, but what voices are you referring to? I have not detected any communications.
That's good, Tara. That's very good.
Good. There are none.
You know, just voices that, feelings, vibes, I get,
If you don't think that we should follow them, Red, then I will trust your judgment on this.
Yeah, something feels off.
Okay. Then we won't.
Captain, where should I set a course for?
Yes.
You expressed interest in going to meet up with that person, did you not?
I did.
Would you like to do that now?
Yes.
I do want to point out that's toward the voices.
That's at
It
the
is?
gate.
The gate is the only way out of Holtz.
In order
that's
to get
just-
to Warren,
Unless we
got to go
do
to
the
Red.
secret wormholes.
No,
that
But
are
that's
able-
only
even
through-
if you do those, you'll still have to go to the
Still have
gate
to go through the
eventually.
Yeah.
Well,
It's just maddeningly unhelpful.
you have an active. Well, the person might be in danger, so I think
Alright.
it's worth taking the chance. And
Okay.
as for the weaponry, I can just I can send a message to Victor. That'll be fine.
Frank, can I try to like attune to get the intent of these voices in our head? Like, is it bad vibes, bad aura, good aura?
Sure, go ahead.
All these capitals.
Partial success.
What do they
5.
feel like to you, Andrew? Do they feel like good or bad vibes?
I'm going with what it feels bad. I think it's
You feel that they really just want you to go to the gate. It doesn't feel necessarily good or bad vibes, but they are very insistent.
all right. Captain, the call is yours. If we go, we just need to be very careful and prepared for anything.
Well, if you don't want to go, then I can go. We can find
No,
me a zip
we're
trap
not
and I'll
split.
go.
We're not splitting up.
We should go together, yes. But we should be vigilant. I mean, maybe. Look, it's a chance we have to take.
I believe there
We're
was
gonna
a
have to leave
cautionary tale from some kind of a media called Scooby-Doo about splitting the group.
Yes, that is very correct.
Been watching some of Red's movies while we've been out.
I'm proud
I've
of
been
you.
listening on occasion.
Captain, do you want me to send a message to Victor about possible business deal with the Memish?
You know, I think that would be very good for the two of you to have that conversation. Maybe you'll warm up to him if you get to talk to him.
I have no issues with the man, but
Oh, no.
the dog's barking at me. I'm gonna call it a dog.
Well, don't say that to his face. I think, yes. Why don't you do it?
And keeps her mouth shut.
Pink like, but he kind of is, though. Oh, she's not denying that he is. But, you know, he's my dog, so be nice to him.
All right, and you want me to do the repairs on the weapons before, you know,
That's
clean up
probably
crew here?
a
Breaks
good
them
idea
again?
too.
Yes, because actually, you know what I'm going to do? Red and I, and Green, you're included, the three of us, I'm going to teach these boys how to actually shoot them.
Oh, bless.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna get working on that.
I have been doing a little practicing.
Well,
I
that's
can
when you have a
figure out how to-
teacher.
Can shoot a gun.
I'm sure you can. There just hasn't been very good evidence as of late.
Hey. In my defense, if they did not have shields, they'd have been fucking Swiss cheese out there.
In my defense, there are 3 suns behind them.
Right. Well, we're not doing anything else, so.
Right.
That could be fun. Little team building event. I like
Oh,
it.
maybe one of the space buggies has a shooting range in it.
Not a space buggy.
I could use a space buggies right now.
I just
Indigo.
imagine Space Bucky's as the Bucky's, but with a little astronaut bubble around his head. A little
Indigo,
helmet.
you would like to call Victor.
Oh, hell yeah!
Do it.
Oh, I'm sad I'm not talking to Victor.
Testing 1 2. Sexy crime overlord. Do you read me?
Yes, not the usual call sign nor the usual receiver, but I hear you loud and clear, Indigo.
All right, fantastic. We may have a business opportunity for you, young man. If you're interested, I'll send you the details of the destination and individuals who are very call them cagey about their recent situation. This is more of a hush hush kind of deal.
We're talking almost in real time, so is this codename Super Soaker or codename Mirror?
You know, I'm gonna dumb myself down for this conversation. I believe, yes, Super Soaker would make more sense in this situation.
Helping out some comrades in arms, are we?
It's all we know how to do.
Well, if they have something to offer, then I suppose I can help them.
Well, an entire. This is a coded line. GM?
Yes, but you can. Yes, it is a coded line, but he's still being careful, just in case.
Right. Well, with such a how should I say it? With so many waves going in that direction, they possibly have some very interesting minerals and or resources that you and yours could work your way through.
Yes, very good. Give me the frequency or code word they gave you to get in touch, and I'll take care of the rest. It's always good meeting fellow philosophers out there.
Ah, sarcasm. Fantastic. All right, I'll send you the codes.
Good man, Indigo. And tell Blue I said hi.
I would call you a good man if I believed it. I'll do what I can. And he hangs up.
Dad does not approve of your boyfriend.
I'm screaming on mute. Screaming.
So funny.
I'm picturing the scene in Bad Boys 2 where they answer the door with the pistol. Right.
Oh.
And I would like to repair the ship. If I
And
can.
you just get to do that because of your special ability. What part of the ship is currently messed up right now?
Weapons.
Weapons are
Our
fixed.
weapons.
Then,
Weapon
was
damage
that
is
my
gone.
downtime to make that call?
No, that's free action.
Okay. Just to get my downtimes out of the way on our way to Holt Gate, I would like to start a project.
Okay, what sort of project?
It is a project in which I would like to adjust or modify the controls to the weapons to be more similar to a simulation in which the boys who are more used to using weapons in their
yes, this
hands.
project.
So basically the controls, instead of needing to use helm, would use their, I'm assuming, scrap.
Scrap,
So
yes.
they would be built more like the Green would be holding a rifle, and then he'd use that to aim with the guns.
Yo,
I think this
that's
is-
sick.
Dad's hooking up the controller.
I
to the
think this
computer for you.
is at least a 10 tick clock. Do you all think this is 10 or 12?
10 sounds good.
10 is good, but can we assist in this as well? Is there?
You
any way
can
any
if
of us
you're
can help
good
him
at.
do with
I think this is it rig to invent something?
This would be rig.
Yeah. So if you're good at rig,
I
you
have
can
one
help.
pip in that.
But yes, I have started a new clock called Craiggumz, and let me make that visible for everyone.
I feel like I should level up rig because,
Could be useful, yeah.
could be useful.
Could be useful to make VR guns.
And because I have Tinker, I automatically get a +1 on the clock. No matter what I roll, is what I'm reading. The +1
Ooh.
segment.
That is awesome. Okay, go
Okay,
ahead
there we
and
go.
do your rig.
All right.
Come on.
Partial success.
Okay, so that's 2, but you get +1 result, so that's 3.
30% there. Just like that.
Almost there.
Ayo.
Who else would have a downtime they would like to do?
Me.
What would you like to do, Pink?
Well, as a free action, I'd like to lay on the floor in the fetal position in my room. But
Crying
as
is a
for
free
actual
action.
activities,
Floor time is
crying
a free action.
Yeah.
Floor time and crying is a free action, and I think like when we find a station it doesn't have to be a Space Bucky's every time. If we find a regular ass station that has stuff to do, I'm gonna, try to.
Go shopping
Yeah.
or partying. Which time is it going to be, partying or shopping this time? Just for flavor.
I don't know. Partying, probably.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your vice. Make sure you add the 1d from old hands.
Okay. It was terrible.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's so
3, 3, and a 1.
unlucky.
It just fails
3, and a
across the
1.
board.
But you
Look
get
at
3
that.
stress. 3 is
Oh my
good.
God.
I mean, 3 is not good, but it's just slightly below average.
Could be
I'm
better.
still very stressed.
You could do it again.
I probably will.
Pink goes on a little bit of a bender at the space station.
Yeah.
It'd be like that, you know?
There was a lot of emotional damage, so it makes sense.
I guess I'll roll again really quick. If I get a 6, I overindulge, which is hilarious.
Oh.
Pull a knight.
Well,
Oh,
you didn't roll a 6.
Wow,
Nope,
a
I
2, a
failed
1,
across
and
the
a
board
2.
again. Okay, well, I'm down to 3 stress, I guess.
Forest in the
Whoa.
dark is brutal sometimes.
Yeah, I dress up a little, and I, leave my room to go onto the station.
We don't have the rights to it, but pretend that TikTok was playing during this
Not
this
again!
section. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just I find I assume like a club or something. There's got to be places like that in space stations.
There's
right?
definitely the nicer ones. Yes, you could stop at a more major one and find a club and go dancing, dance the night away for a bit.
Yeah, Space Buckies have the cleanest clubs. Everyone knows that.
They really do, yeah.
That's like a universal opinion, I think, that we all hold and know. It's a
They
truth.
also let you refill the air in your tires for free, so you know. It's...
All you have to do is
They
go up
also
to
have
the counter and
complimentary
ask. You
coffee.
don't gotta put in the quarter, you know? Who else has downtimes that they would like to do? Yes, Green.
Well, we are at the Space Buckies in this wonderful space club. Is there space gambling here?
Yes, you would like to go to a seedy card room. Actually, no, if it's a nicer one that has proper nightclubs, then you can go to an actual casino here.
You know what? He goes into his closet. He stares for a long time and thinks, if there was ever a time, it's now. He's got the shirt, the pinstripe shirt, the suspenders, the vest, the bow tie. He's going to a proper card table.
Yes, we're getting Daniel Craig in Casino Royale right now.
Oh my god.
Would you like to tread water for free, or would you like to gamble, sir?
Do I still indulge if I'm treading water?
Yeah, you still indulge.
Okay.
Put those knights in chat, y'all.
Okay, let's get a little night
Get
emote in
Get
chat for
those
the
nice in
gambling.
chat. Well, you know what? I haven't lost yet. I'm gonna gamble.
What do you mean you haven't lost yet? You've lost every time.
Actively is lost.
No,
Winning is
I'm
a
with
mindset.
you. I'm with
Look,
you.
you're
Winning
taking-
is a mindset.
Again, the
Lost
diamond's
again.
right.
Winning is a mindset.
How many would you
there.
like to wager, sir?
I will wager. How many do I have? I will wager 1.
I
Okay.
didn't raise no quitter.
It's like
6, you
Is
double
your-
up. Partial success, 4 or 5, you tread. And failure, you lose it all.
damn socks. Anyway, a 5, baby.
All right, you tread water.
Let's go, let's go, let's
Didn't
go!
lose. Let's go.
Didn't lose. And you get rid of 5 stress.
Woo. Big money.
And you know, while I'm in this fancy schmancy club with gambling and dancing, I'm gonna lay low, muscle up, see what people are talking about.
Nice. So you're just trying to schmooze, see the local rumors, etc. Great. You learn that you hear about your actions, that there has been a terrorist attack on Mem, and after communications were cut to the planet, the 51st Legion was dispatched in order to secure and make sure that the insurgency was put down.
It's good news, good news. You like to hear about the rapid response.
There was also a statement by the... Okay, I need to bring his name up because I cannot remember his name. Give me a second. Am I going to be able to find it quickly? I'm not going to be able to find it quickly. But the governor says, this is only doing to prove what I have known all along, that there are Memish Memish insurrectionists in our midst, and they can't be trusted. We need even tighter crackdowns on Mem, and I need more resources from Governor Mouthlaith to put this rebellion to rest. We have gone...
Victor Cromwell.
Yes, thank you. Governor Victor Cromwell. We have been too lenient on these interlopers, and they need to be ruled for their own good.
He does not like that. So I got a question, though.
What's your question?
Since I'm in the same general vicinity, would I have come across Pink in my indulgences?
I'm sure you would cross as you were coming from the card table, like maybe up like a few credits, not enough to be a credit in game, but feeling pretty good. And you see Pink. What would you say? Would Pink have like a glass of wine in her hand, or what would be Pink's state of affairs at this point?
Can you just walk around the space station with booze in your hand? Because if so, yes.
In the casino area, you certainly can.
Oh yeah, in the casino area. Yeah, I've probably got wine. Like the club and the casino are probably like near each other.
Yeah, they're basically in linked buildings.
Or connected.
So you see as you're passing by and you see Green in a suit, you see Pink in a nightclub dress.
She's got a cigarette. You don't know where she got it from, but she found one.
Ooh. Damn. Got the feeling I could have used you at the table a couple minutes ago.
What do you get all cleaned up for?
It doesn't do me well to wear the old duds in a place like this, They kind of expect a certain level of propriety.
Pink, looking like she's going clubbing, not like a fancy dame or anything like that. Right. Well, you can kind of get in anywhere with the right amount of confidence, but...
That's fair.
Did you win?
I actually did better than usual. Which is to say...
It's not a win.
I won a bit.
All right.
Hang on, sorry. I'm not used to sleeves this tight. He starts rolling the sleeves up.
Forearm action.
A little
Stop it!
action.
Little forearm action. Oh my god, you can see his wrists. Whoa.
Slut.
What a slut.
You doing okay?
Oh yeah. Wine in hand, cigarette in the other. Doing great. She actually puts out the cigarette since they're standing there talking. She'll put it out and there's probably ashtrays everywhere, a la Cowboy
Absolutely.
Bebop Casino,
Yes.
where the little thing closes in on it so that it doesn't go anywhere. Wow, that was a visceral memory. Great. Everything's great.
I really
she's purposefully being obvious that it's not great.
Yeah, absolutely. You can tell me what you're actually thinking, right?
I think there's a lot we don't know, and it's okay to act like we do for the time being, but the more I learn about myself, the less I like.
Well,
Had too many of these, sips wine.
well, have you considered the following? I don't know that it's necessarily you.
What an interesting thought.
I'm not trying to get all philosophical on you. I'm just trying to, help you out. Sure, you might be learning some stuff that's less than ideal. I'm sure all of us are. But at the same time, I don't think it's a reflection of the you that I know.
No, it's not. But and she kind of looks around. While here might not be the best place to talk about the specifics, it's in line with what I already knew. But it's just becoming more and more clear I didn't choose any of this.
Second verse, same as the first. Ain't that a story for everyone to learn eventually, but we can get you out of it.
Well, I intend to work on that.
And you don't have to work on it alone.
It would be better if I did.
Better for who?
For you.
From me.
For everybody.
But no, you said me first. It's because I'm a primo numero uno. Everybody wants to get their hands on what's inside here. God.
Yes. It's because of that. Did you expect me to deny it?
No, of course not. Because let's be fair, everybody kind of wants a piece of it, whether I like it or not. But have you also considered that, there's a lot of us to get you out of it? You're not putting my life at risk here.
I know. I don't know who they are. I don't know who is being held. I don't know who this other person is. I don't know anything. And I think having more targets available in a dangerous city is much more dangerous than a lone target. And maybe that's my old training talking. But I don't want any of you to be hurt because I need to find something out.
And I don't want to have to hear about how you ended up getting shot in the back because we were several sectors away.
Well, that's fair. I'm not going to tell you how to feel.
Neither am I.
But I get the sense that he might arguably be better off if that did happen. Given everything I told you all.
Maybe they would. I don't know about me.
She just kind of holds her hand out to you, like earlier.
He takes her hand. And he's going to kind of pull her in.
Okay. She'll step closer to him.
He puts his hand on her waist. You don't have to decide anything right now. We've got a lot of time on our hands.
You say that, but I don't. I don't think I do.
Well, let's at least not think about that right now. You know what I want to think about?
What?
I think I'm in the swankiest club I've ever seen in my life. I'm dressed far better than I think I deserve to be. And I'm holding on to an angel. So why don't we just go out, maybe we can dance for a bit. You know, you seem to like dancing.
She smiles. That sounds good.
I figured.
And I guess they're gonna go party.
They're gonna go party.
Almost screaming on mute.
That is awesome.
Is this Riz chat? Yes. Yes, it is.
Yes, this is Riz. Green has Riz.
Chat, yes.
He rolled up his sleeves for me. Ugh.
I did roll up my
Showed
sleeves.
off the
That's
slutty
That's where the
slut.
trouble began.
What a
As he rolled
slut.
up
Oh
his
my god.
sleeves.
Look at those wrists.
As soon as he rolled up the
Inches
sleeves,
apart.
as soon as he rolled up the sleeves, it was over for Pink.
It was
Yeah,
done.
no. Listen, the sleeves rolled up. She offered the hand, faces inches apart, and you're still waiting until season 2.
So close.
Don't even remind us of the surfer shorts. You know he was showing off the V earlier, right? And you know Indigo built in the V. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
the
He's a
DV.
good man. He's a good man.
That's a good father right there.
That's a good father. He said, "I'm hooking my son up."
The
I
happiest.
gave him
trailer
3
you could
legs and a
ever
V.
have.
Settle. You all keep heading to the gate. Anyone else have downtimes that they need to do on the way to the gate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go
can
on.
I teach the can I teach the kids how to shoot a gun? The big guns, and that's my obligation role.
Obligated to teach these
Oh.
fucking bumblefucks how to shoot.
I'm late to class, but it's fine. I had more important things to do.
You were taking a girl out. That's fine. You
I
can
was
be late
taking
to
a girl.
class.
Oh my god, I went on my first date. You
You
guys.
did.
I don't know mechanically if that works. Let's see. How do I modify
Proud Papa
this?
is proud.
Date vice.
Date vice.
It's okay if it's not. I'll forgo the stress relief to teach them.
What a brazen harlot.
Brazen harlot.
I'm trying to figure out
Straight.
because train as it
Is an actual mechanic. Yeah.
yes, and it's also not that good. Is the other thing.
It's actually terrible.
It's actually one of the worst things that you can do, unfortunately.
Oh, thanks.
No. It's
I
not
really
that
appreciate
what you're saying is okay.
Momo, you're a terrible player. is
No.
what you're saying.
So the audience knows, training in
voted
Forged in
worse.
the Dark gives you 1/6 of a dot in an ability.
It's bad. It's bad.
Well, consider what if we rework it
Uh-huh.
right now? I have 2 pips in Helm.
Uh-huh.
What if we roll successfully, they get half of what I have?
I can't give you a pip for a success. I will say, let's
What if they
rework
crit?
it.
What if they crit?
I'm gonna treat it like a clock instead. Instead of just taking the train, I will treat it the same as a clock, where a success is 3, a partial is 2, a failure
much a
is
clock
1.
is it?
It's just as it would be. It's 6. So 6 to get the pip.
And 6, they get a pip.
How's that sound? I think that's
That
an
sounds fair.
improvement to
That
train.
sounds fair. Yeah.
But I can't give you stress relief for it, but I will allow you to try to train them both.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, roll your
Who's
helm.
All right. Mm-mm-mm. A 6.
Okay, you each can put 3 pips into prowess. Or
Yo.
3
let's
3
go.
chevrons on your XP, not like your helm becomes.
Damn, that's
Right.
pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Wait, you get 3 when you train, or was it because
No,
it was
I have,
No, we
I have
changed- we
been
made it a
convinced to
clock.
modify.
Oh,
So
we made it a
henceforth, if
yeah.
anyone wants to train or train other people, I will let you roll the attribute of whoever is doing the teaching or training.
green and
And
red
you
get
can do
3.
the same, and I will treat it the same as a clock. I think this is a good
that makes a
hack
lot of sense.
because training
Oh my God, I need-
sucks.
It's
I
so
need to
it's
teach
never worth
somebody
it.
to be
yeah.
my backup doctor.
Yeah, train is not good.
Would you
training.
also like to call Victor as your obligation or send money to your family to de-stress Blue?
Oh yeah, I guess my stress is like 2 away from.
I believe you have 6 currently. No, you have
My
7.
days.
I was just gonna let it go, but
Brother.
yeah, sure, I'll call my boy.
Do you want to
As a
RP it
treat.
or do you just want to hand wave it? Up to you.
I'm 30. It doesn't need to, but I could tell you. I can just tell you what I say to him.
Okay, what do you say to him?
I think they would just be. She would explain more about what happened on them.
Okay. Just in detail.
Yeah.
And are you still mad at him?
Oh, was I mad at him?
I don't know. You seemed like you were mad at him earlier. Like, I don't want to talk to him. Indigo, you call him.
Oh no, it was because she thought it'd be funny if Indigo
Got
called
it. Playing a
for her.
prank.
He's
Okay.
playing
I thought it was
games.
hilarious.
Playing
Yeah.
a lot of mind games.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just Oh, she's not mad at him at all.
Okay,
No,
okay.
No, he's being good. So.
Okay, he's being good. All right, go ahead and roll
Yeah.
your vice.
Okay.
Being a
Remember,
good boy.
you get +1d for being at war.
Okay.
That's so massive. We need to be at war at all times, guys.
You will be.
I don't.
There's no
I don't-
chance
yeah,
you're
I don't
not
think
going to
that'll
be
an
at war.
issue.
That's why that was very good for you to take, and why I insisted you take this. 5.
Nice.
Get rid of that
5
stress.
Blessings.
I don't know why it didn't stay.
There we go.
Was that there?
No, that was me
Oh.
quoting Blue talking to Victor from last time.
Ah, okay.
Truly, I really don't know why I didn't stay. This man is great. He does everything I want him to.
It
There's
makes you
revolutions
French
to fight.
toast.
He's a good boyfriend.
Does
He's,
anyone have any DTs left?
I think we're spent.
I think it's it. It's time.
Yeah, we are spent.
Okay. You start getting to the gate, and you feel like, oh, not again. And the voices have been in your head off and on this entire time for like the past week as you've been going through the different space lanes, and you're dreading it. You're like, are we going to have to fight again? And you get to the gate, you wait in line, people ask for your transponder code, you give it, you go through. No problems. No one stops you. No one questions you. There's no increased security. You wait in line. You go through. And you get through the gate. And you're in Ren. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then as soon as you get through the gate, the voices stop.
Oh.
And if what you're thinking is, that was suspiciously easy, yes, it was suspiciously easy.
Now roll your engagement roll.
No engagement roll.
Oh.
Fortune roll.
Thank
No
God.
fortune roll. You're through the gate.
This
Cannot-
is.
Suspicious.
This is giving Deep Space Nine. Can I just say? Any
Uh,
Trekkies? No, just me. Okay.
Yes,
cool.
yes,
No,
I got
listen,
you. I'm picking up what you're putting
I
down.
watched Deep Space Nine, but Voyager was my series.
Indigo will come up to the bridge if the captain's steering, driving, sailing.
She is.
I think we need to establish some sort of plan.
What do you mean? For what?
Your rebellion, Captain. I mean, we can keep running around saying we're here to save the day, but eventually, these guys are just gonna clean up whatever we dirty up for them. We have to establish something.
You want something a bit more laid out? Makes sense. That is the kind of person you want. Little less fly by the seat of your pants.
I mean, I'm down to fly by the seat of my pants, but when there's possibly billions of people also on the seat of those pants, I feel as though maybe having some sort of, schedule and or plan set up for their livelihoods set in a way as well. We
Okay.
may lose an entire gate because we are flying at the seat of our pants. Don't you think it's strange how we just got through that gate?
It is, but I don't have an answer for it.
I have some theories, but I feel as though we should probably share them with everybody.
We can do that, but unless they do you want to talk about the plan at large?
I'm sure.
Do you want to start with your thoughts, or would you like me to start the conversation?
Well, I'd like for everybody to be here for it. You know, more brains together thinking. Y'all be probably like a fifth of my brain if you put your heads together, maybe.
Mm-hmm. She just hits the button. Could everyone meet on the bridge if no one's busy right now?
We've got 5 minutes left in the movie, and then we'll be there.
What y'all watching?
A little childhood favorite I'm showing Green, Pumpkinhead.
Hell yeah,
1988.
brother. Yo, this
Okay.
shit slaps.
Right, surprisingly.
What's a pumpkin?
Surprising.
And
I'll
I'll
like
tell you about it.
Like,
It's like a big fruit, you know, like a watermelon grows on the ground.
Interesting.
Big fruit.
Yeah,
Humans.
it's a big fruit. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Humans
Okay.
are weird.
Well, 5 minutes, and then bring your thinking caps, okay? At Indigo's request.
Aye, aye.
Oh my god, Red, they called you weird.
Take her finger off the intercom.
Pink,
Yeah.
your communicator, your personal communicator, starts crackling for a sec, and then you hear a modulated voice. Nova, you're in the system, so I only have a moment, so I can't be traced. But the first thing you need to know is that you can trust Maximilian's. Secondly, we have a mutual interest in doing what she says, so please complete whatever it is she asks you to do, and I'll be in touch shortly.
Do I recognize this voice?
No, it's heavily modulated.
Okay. Nova here. Consider it done.
Good, I'll be in touch. And then static flickers off, and then communications cut.
Kara, did you get that?
Yes, I believe I did.
Good.
It's very strange. They were able to override all communications.
I have a feeling my friends have some very good hackers.
Yes, it would appear that they do. A consequence of having a Nexus link on the ship, I'm afraid.
No, it's quite all right. This was a message I needed.
Well, in that case, I'm glad then. The captain is
That
waiting
was-
for you on the bridge.
I will go right away. Tara,
Yes, Pink.
that communication was not a secret.
Understood. Will you relay it to the crew, or shall I?
I will relay it to the crew.
Very good. Have there been any secret communications on the crew? I haven't detected any intimacy recently.
damn.
The detection of intimacy.
Pink was like mid sip of her latte and nearly chokes on
That's
it. Like,
funny.
ugh. No, I don't think so. I mean, I wouldn't know if it was secret, would I?
Very well. Then I guess my new parameters are working.
Intimacy.
Jolly good.
Okay. All right. Goes up to the cockpit. Goes up to the bridge, whatever. Captain, you said you needed something? You had something to...
Yes. Indigo brought up a very good point. Red and green here.
Yeah, we're walking up.
Green is walking in,
Perfect.
and he's currently stirring something in a mug. Guys, I figured out how to do flat whites.
What's that?
How's that?
Wait, yeah, what is that?
Okay. So you do coffee, with cream, except it's a strong espresso equal to the cream. Gotta keep it small though. It gets too bitter otherwise. I don't know. Unless you guys like bitter.
Okay.
I want to
Storyteller gets it.
Him and his coffee.
I want to try that next. That sounds good.
He's about to sip the mug, and he offers it to Pink.
She'll trade with him because she has a latte. One that he probably made her. They just swap cups.
Love that. That's so cute.
All right, gang. And he pulls out the marker, starts writing on the window again.
Oh.
We have a bit of a situation.
When don't we?
Yes, this is true. So the Memish want to isolate not only their own planet, but an entire system by destroying a gate. So that's an issue. Another thing that I noticed, they have alliance with some ghosts, is what they were talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
Strangely enough, right when we need to use the gate, we so happen to just go through it. Lickety split.
Yeah, I'm thinking ghost.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of the Memish, I heard something in the bar last night.
About them?
Yeah,
What?
apparently there's some real, I'm gonna call him an extremist, hegemonic, whatever the fuck. He's been looking for a reason to curb stomp them into the fucking dirt, and apparently he's using this recent destruction of a satellite base as his excuse to do so. Or at least to plead the governor to do so.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully we can get them the weapons as soon as possible if that's the situation. If the ghosts are gonna help us get through the gate and then just possibly destroy it right after, why let us through the gates if they want our assistance?
Well, they don't intend to destroy it yet, do they?
The Mimish don't. I think the ghosts don't care.
Interesting. Well, I just brought everybody together so we could think of, I'm assuming nobody else wants this gate destroyed. Show of
Definitely
hands.
not.
I'm in that camp, yeah.
I
Okay.
don't want that.
No.
I'm of the general opinion we don't want the heat.
Yeah.
Be very
Also,
difficult to
we
get to
wouldn't-
Sanhandra.
It'd be very
Truly.
difficult to move around in general.
So, we'd have to find a way to actually stop the hegemony from actually getting reinforcements to these planets from
Yeah.
Ren back to Hope. If not, the only way we can do that is by building allegiances with other what's the term? Folks who don't like this empire as much as we don't.
Rebels?
Other factions.
Yeah.
Yes. Now the factions that I've seen so far, looking at all the different factions in the system, aren't the friendliest.
Well, that's just Holtz.
Yes,
We can
well,
travel outward.
well, us
Yeah.
being in Ren right now, there seems to be some dangerous individuals that could possibly be of aid, but at a very steep cost.
And
Who'd
this
you have in
is
mind?
Okay.
And Frank, we can see the map, right? Like all the stuff on the map.
Yeah, you want me to bring
Alright.
it up for you all?
I've got it up, but
We
over-
have it pinned, but it's so cool to see it on the screen.
Yeah,
over
there
in
you
the Astari cloud, there's a buttload of pirates.
Sorry, what?
Pirates, thieves.
Pirates.
They commit piracy all the time.
Like
they steal
space
things.
pirates.
Yes.
That's a
Don't
thing.
look at me like that. Like we aren't space pirates ourselves. We just have a cause behind it.
I'm. Never mind.
But with them being so close to the gate, it would be simple enough for them to just, every once in a while, bother the hegemony every time they try to send reinforcements over to Hope, making it more difficult for them to handle what's going on over there. Possibly that could be enough to keep the Memish as well as the ghosts happy. Unless the ghosts want something completely different. I have my theories about who the hell they could be. Fucking weird. It's one of them, but
It would require us to speak with them if you want to work on getting into contact.
We'll have to
Well,
spend
yeah,
some time
but-
in the gate. Probably.
with the ghosts or with the pirates?
With the ghost. Right?
Oh.
Didn't Dora say they were in the gate?
Yes. Ghosts are in the gates, yes.
Well, no, they didn't say they were in the gates.
They were
Oh, I
near it?
misunderstood.
They have like a station and
They have
float
a
around
ship
on-
that they're on and they float around. They are not in the gate itself.
Oh, okay.
We could get a transmission to them. Perhaps we could talk a bit further.
Do it all the way back from Warren? Possibly. I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there. Obviously, these pirates are possibly doing what I'm planning on having them do already. But with so much going on in Ren, there's a bunch of spots with resources. Maybe we could sell them some information on getting stuff like that. My point is, we're gonna need some sort of multi-system allegiance if we want to actually not have them shut down the Hope Gate. Yes, Pink.
I think now might be a good time to let you know about the communication I just received before coming up here.
Oh,
My personal comm
No. Oh.
that Terra did not detect.
Oh, well, you got a pro on your hands.
Yes. So the message, heavily modulated voice. I play the message on my little comm, or was it not saved on my comm?
I wasn't saved, but you could repeat
Maybe
it.
Tara could.
And
I'll
Tara
just-
could
I'll
repeat
just-
it also.
Terra, can you play the call since you heard it earlier?
Yes, and for
It'll play.
time, yeah, it'll play back the conversation. That
Sounds
you
like
heard.
Ghostface.
I think you showed me that one, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
I actually know
Uh,
that one.
Wait, is that the one with the man with the mask?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the hell are y'all
One of
talking
'em.
about?
That's
Oh,
it.
there's more than one. Okay.
Yeah. So you don't know who that is?
No clue. But
They say. I mean,
I'm-
we just heard.
I'm getting the sense that prior to all this, I might have been very connected or know somebody who is. New? Knows? New? Knows? I don't know.
So maybe
Um,
this Maximilian's character may be able to connect us to other people who may feel the same way as us.
Exactly.
That'd be
Fantastic.
great.
That would solve our
Whoever-
problem.
Whoever sent me that message is clearly a good hacker. Otherwise, Tara would have picked up.
on it.
So maybe they can connect us to. Maybe I can ask them about the ghosts. Maybe I can ask them about other factions.
We are in Ren, where the hegemony is the strongest. There's got to be factions
And-
here that want them out.
And where better to have rebellion than directly under the nose of our oppressors? I'm just saying.
Great point.
Take a note out of Indigo's playbook, hidden in plain sight.
Exactly.
Is it safe for me to be here?
Probably not.
Ah, shit.
Probably not.
Probably
But
I don't thi- It's not safe for us to be anywhere, to be fair.
well, we talked about this, and you said you didn't care. So
This is fair. This is fair. I don't care about what happens to me. I care about what happens to the rest of you.
It's very selfless and unhealthy, but we're gonna move on and work on that later. We gotta
we need
figure
you
out
to
this
care a
whole
little
Warren
bit. But
situation.
yeah,
Yeah, a
later.
little bit. No. Like, all my caring is reserved for the 4 of yous. Some of y'all extra caring.
Oh.
Mm.
Looks a bit.
I need,
Oh,
to, I need to look at those schematics again. I fucked up somewhere.
Fucked up where? Oh, you give me too big of a heart, did ya?
Not big enough, apparently, if you can't worry about yourself.
You were worried about other things that I appreciate. Thank you very much. And he pats him right on the shoulder. We can talk about this later. We got rebellion to kickstart here, right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Pink, this Maximilian
Yes.
is where we need to head?
that's who I need to see. Yeah.
It's the belly of the beast.
Sounds
Even
good.
if you're close by, I don't think I should be bringing the whole lot of you to this meeting.
We can stick close by,
Yeah.
but you can go alone if you'd like. We can be somewhere else
I
in case you need us.
didn't really get the chance to express this before, but while I won't say no if you want to be there or nearby. At the first sign of trouble, just leave me there. I will figure out a way to get to you.
Hmm.
Do we want like a?
You cannot be caught here. Okay?
I mean, we won't leave you behind.
I didn't mean leave me behind. I meant
mean,
just
what-
go ahead a little bit, and I will catch up. I will find a way.
I mean, look, we'll keep Green safe, but we're gonna help you no matter what.
If it comes down to escape without me or get detained, you better escape. I mean it.
Okay.
Sure.
Rendezvous point is Bathtoma, if that does come down to it.
If
That
we
sounds
need
good.
it.
All right.
Okay.
Bathtoma it is.
So to Warren,
Yeah.
Warren.
I can't go straight to Warren. Ugh.
Can we?
Can we, try to go very stealthy?
yeah, you can go incognito.
Okay, let's do it.
How would we do that?
Yeah, how would we do that?
How would our ship do that?
We have our fake transponder,
You have a
right?
fake
That'll help.
transponder, so
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
We have that.
Okay,
give
cool.
me a
I
second.
didn't know if I'd do some hacking or something. I was like, what do I do
You've
that?
already done the hacking. I'm
Okay,
looking
sweet.
for a specific music thing but I can't find it now. Oh no,
Oh. I'm in trouble.
it was so good.
Or maybe we are.
But the fun kind of trouble.
I hope it's the fun kind of trouble.
I hope.
Ooh.
It'll be
yeah.
dramatic.
Ooh, this music.
I think it was this one. If it wasn't this one, this will work. Oh no, here it is. I got it.
I heard the sirens and I was like about to look behind.
You pull to Warren, and as you get closer, it is a larger than average planet. And it is the whole planet is a one big metropolis. It is covered in buildings.
Oh, thank God. I feel
Hi.
right at home here.
High and low. There's ships orbiting everywhere around it, space stations, satellites, busy traffic flooding through the skies. It is busy like you wouldn't believe, on the sides of ships and on the sides of buildings that you can see as they reach very close to the Atmo. There's advertisements for bars and products. There's neon signs everywhere. Thick clouds and smoke from all of the different traffic and congestion below. Enormous.
Just as a note, before we left the ship,
I'm assuming you're still on the ship, but just
Oh, we're
as
still
you're
on the ship?
seeing,
Okay.
I'm just describing as you're getting close, you see all this. But go ahead. What do you want to?
I was gonna say
clarify?
before we are in a publicly viewable area, Pink changes her hair to blonde and leaves it down, and is wearing like a much more mask presenting kind of outfit.
Okay.
Button up shirt, slacks, boots.
You never finished completely tracing where those signals came from, I believe, but
No.
you are close enough that you could reach back out to either of the communications that reached out to you. Do you want to do that? Do you want to respond to either of them now that you are here?
Now, when you say either, do you mean that most recent one I got and the Maximilian's one, or the mysterious one in Maximilian's?
Mysterious one or Maximilian? You don't have a
I
way to respond to the other one because, as far as you can
Right.
tell, it didn't even send a signal to you. It was just in your comm somehow.
Oh, that's some fucking technomancer shit. Okay. All right. So, I'm gonna look for Maximilian's first. So that's what I'm gonna go for first.
What do you say to them?
Um. Tell me where you want to meet, and I'll be there.
And you hear a voice come back to you. The whole crew with you?
Yeah, they're here.
They good?
I think so, but if you want me to come alone, I can.
Nah. All good. Here's the address in the low rises.
Ah, got it. See you soon.
Wait. Are the rumors true? You all don't have your memories?
I don't know how true those are.
Silence for a second.
I'm definitely lying, obviously.
Yeah, okay. See you soon. And they send you an address of a bar in one of the lower districts. So on Warren, there is the high rises, very rich area that are very tall buildings that extend hundreds of stories into the sky, and middle class, but not very much of a middle class in normal kind of like skyscrapers that we would have on our Earth. And then there is the ground level, people that actually live on the surface itself. And that is where Maximilians would like to meet you.
Okay. I will tell the crew that Maximilian said it was okay for everyone to show up. But I do disclose, like, I verbatim repeat everything she said to me to them. It's up to you if you want to take the risk. Otherwise, you can just be nearby and I can call you over if it ends up being okay. I don't want to put any of you in danger.
Maybe Green and I hang out nearby, just so he's not too exposed.
Okay.
Is that okay, Green?
Yeah, I'll hang back. Just think.
Yeah.
Stay safe, okay?
I will. You too.
Can Green attempt to contact a Red through the way?
Ooh.
It will be much harder now that you're not on Mem. I will need a critical success for you to be able to do that, but you can try.
Oh,
Damn.
soon?
Hey, I mean, there's a chance.
How much do you have in a tune?
0.
Then not
It's
possible.
impossible. It's impossible
It's
for
actually
you.
impossible.
You can't crit. You can't crit.
You have
Can
to
I-
get 2 6s.
You have
And
to,
you
yeah, you have
cannot-
to get
Push
2
myself.
Yeah, you want
You can
to
only push
you want to
yourself
push
once.
yourself to try to be able to get the ability. No, actually, pushing yourself wouldn't even enable you to get a critical success because then you would only get one d6, so still impossible.
God damn it. You know,
And you'd have to get boxcars even if you took a devil's bargain to be able to do it.
You could just whisper.
Yeah,
You
you
could
could.
just-
Yeah.
Could just
Yeah, okay,
whisper to
okay.
your
Could go
boy.
low tech with
he'll
it.
whisper. He'll lean in, so Red.
Mm-hmm.
Take care of her for me.
Hey, we'll be down there. We'll just be nearby. We're just not going to be right with her. We'll be laying low.
I know. I don't. Okay. Right. They'll be fine.
Again, I'll be with you. It's okay. Like, man, I know you're worried, but you'll. If anything happens, we'll be right there to help them.
Yeah, no, we'll be right here. Whatever.
Me and the captain stay on the shuttle, possibly.
That sounds good in case we need to swoop in quickly for them.
T2, you're a great driver, but got more faith in the cap here.
As much as I would like to be upset with that statement, I can't really blame you. No offense taken.
I go T2 a little pat
Oh, baby.
before I head out.
He beeps at you.
Wish me luck.
You'll do good. And
You
be
won't need
safe.
luck.
You walk in, And you see round tables, expensive drinks, low club music like the music you hear now over the speakers. There's 3 different stories, neon lights, glass stairs leading upwards, people dressed in expensive suits and designer clothes. Even though this is supposedly a poor area of the city, people seem to be very well dressed here. Yeah, it's a little bit unusual. And you see some HNN broadcasts. You see the familiar face of Stacy Weathers giving some reporting. And then as you walk in, you feel a very firm hand on your shoulder. It says, wait, I just need to do a scan.
Okay.
Okay? You're clear.
I turn to whoever just touched me.
Yeah, why would they touch you like that? That's so weird.
Did it feel some kind of way?
No, you don't feel. Do you feel some kind of way? I don't know.
I don't know. Was it like weird? I don't
No,
know.
it was firm.
You said they had to scan me. Who was it?
And you see this person.
Who is she?
Nova.
That's apparently my name.
She pulls your hand and drags you upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Kind of roughly. And walks.
All right.
She brings you up past some private rooms, some that just have like people lounging in booths, but then she takes you to one that it's sealed with glass. It's like a airtight, bulletproof room. She takes you, she shuts the door, she sits you down inside and sits across from you, grabs a shot off of the table, says, puts her hand out.
Come on, give me one of those.
She gives you a shot.
If we're gonna have a chat, I better get a shot. She takes one.
Just us. Great.
For the
Maxie,
moment, don't
pleased
remember
to meet
anything,
you.
by the way. Yeah, thanks, Maxie. Clink. Shot.
So, you don't remember shit.
Nope.
That's gonna make this a lot harder.
Yep.
Has your handler made contact with you yet?
Yeah.
Have you figured out who they are yet?
Nope.
You figure out that you're part of Hegemony intelligence yet?
Yeah, I've gathered that much.
Great. Did you figure out you didn't want to be part of Hegemony intelligence yet?
Yeah.
Great. So all that stuff about you blowing up stations and assaulting officers, all that stuff's accurate then?
Oh, yeah.
And your crew's on board with that?
Last I checked, they were all on board with that.
Awesome. And you know what the source is?
Not yet.
Roll sway for me.
Okay.
Pink.
I love to sway, you know? It's a partial success. It's a 3 and a 4.
She jumps across the table and sits on your lap and looks at you.
Oh.
Nova, you're smarter than that. I don't believe you.
Okay, well. Even if I did, I don't want to talk about it.
She jumps off, climbs off of you, sits back across, slumps, checks her computer. Well, we've got 15 minutes, so let's see.
Why only 15?
I can't stay in the same place for more than 20 minutes. Are you crazy?
Okay.
This is Warren, sweetheart.
Yeah.
So you came here because you want to know where your sister is.
It is a sister. Okay.
Oh, you didn't figure that part out yet.
So I was told about a sister, but I wasn't sure if it was the hostage or not.
I got a mission for you. And if you do it and it works, Then we go get your sister.
Oh. Okay. Can we rewind really quick? I know we only have a brief period of time, but this is a lot of information to absorb.
What do you want to know, sweetheart?
Okay, the nicknames. Not sure how I feel about that.
Memory loss. God, this is annoying. Ask your questions.
Okay, who are you to me?
I'm your
'Cause
girl.
that was very... Oh.
I mean, not like super deep or anything, but
Oh, okay.
casual like.
Casual, right. Well, you are very pretty, so I'm not complaining, that's for sure. All right. Question number 2. How do you, other than that, how do you know me and all about this? Clearly you're a hacker.
You're a double agent. It's my
and
business
you
to know.
are... Okay.
I work for a crime syndicate.
Here we go. And I got involved with you how?
We both hate the hegemony. I like stealing shit.
I love to steal shit.
You also like money,
right.
so that might have had
I
something to
do.
do with it.
I do very much like money. That is
Yeah,
so
you
true.
ever break that habit of shopping at designer places and doing expensive drugs and expensive clubs, or is that still pretty much what happens even after the memory wipe?
You know, I think some habits just die hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She kind of smiles at her like,
Yeah, the army could never really beat that out of you.
oh, okay. Okay, so you know about my sister, you know all about me and who I am.
Wait. Hold on. You haven't figured out about what your cover is yet.
Nope.
Great. Well, this is gonna be news to you, sweetheart. You were never a drug
Okay.
dealer.
I was never a drug dealer?
Nope. I mean,
Okay.
you sold a few close friends some drugs, but that was
yeah.
just what the Hegemony intelligence had you tell Blue in order to get onto the ship.
Okay.
You don't actually have a criminal record. You were a citizen.
Okay, but I have military training, doctor training, combat medic training.
Yeah, that honorable
And-
discharge? Horseshit. You were good. They just tried to pin the massacre on you in order to get you into the intel and be an agent.
It was all orchestrated.
Oh yeah, that's how they do you.
Me remembering all the horrible things I saw. Oh.
Hence the kidnapping, hence you're here to save your sister. You keeping up?
Yeah, I'm keeping up. So all of that was... Okay. Well, I was already angry at the hegemony, and now even more so.
They're pieces of shit.
Yeah.
More questions. 10 minutes.
What's the job?
2. 1. You help hijack an HNN broadcast. That's the easy part. 2. You help
Okay.
me steal Governor Malcolus rings.
Okay.
Okay, just like that?
If that's the price, then that's the price. What do I need to do?
Great. I'm going to introduce you to some people who are going to give you the plans for the HNN office, and you're going to do that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then I'm going to draw up the plans with the rest of the syndicate to take the rings. That one's going to be tricky.
How easy peasy are we talking here?
You just stormed a garrison like 2 weeks ago. What the fuck are you talking about?
You know, when people storm garrisons, I tend to need to patch them the fuck up, so tell me how easy peasy it's gonna be.
Are you saying you never
Max.
patched holes in people before?
I do it all the time, and I'm still doing it now.
Well, none of those holes were permanent, so I take it everything went to plan then.
They did indeed.
So what's the big deal?
I can't accept this job without talking to the cap first.
Yeah, you want me to lower the shield to have a conversation first?
That would be great.
I don't
We
suppose
could
you
go
can
to
get
another
the...
bar if you want for another 20 minutes.
She looks like she's thinking. Give me a second. Type something on her arm. Yeah, call your captain.
All right.
She pushes a button and the door opens.
Yeah, I hit my personal communicator. Well, hey, Cap, it would be great if you could, join us. We have a potential job. But, I mean, if you want to bring the whole crew, bring the whole crew. But I only really need you right now.
Oh, do I need to come in for it, you said?
I look to Maxie. Do we want to relocate or?
Yeah, let's relocate. And I'd rather have conversations in person if that's okay. People are always listening.
That sounds great. Cap, we're gonna relocate.
Okay,
You're gonna
if you
join
just...
us.
All right, just send me the location, and I'll meet you there.
Will do.
And Maxie does some things. All right, reserved for half an hour. It's not as nice as this place. They don't got as good security, but whatever, it'll do. And sends you a slight downgrade of the bar that you were in. This one is a bit more of a dive with some live music. They're playing metal.
Nice.
There's people that are getting a little bit rowdy, people moshing. But she
Can we
does
find
her...
like a back room somewhere?
Yep, she is tugging you again by your hand, taking you to a
All right.
to a back room.
Are you always this pushy?
You used to like that.
No, I think I still do, but continue.
And Blue, are you meeting them there?
Yeah, she would tell Indigo.
I think I'm needed. It should be quick. It's nothing dangerous. If you want to stay here, and just in case we still need that escape.
Sounds good to me. I don't know how to drive with shit, but, well, I'll figure it out.
T2 will help. T2, you're back in the seat.
Really? Aw, that means you trust me.
Of course.
Give her a little
Cat.
pet.
Cap, if you need anything, we'll be a block away.
Okay.
And
She
they
would go
grab
to
a
the spot
bottle,
screen, having an existential crisis.
and she drinks from the bottle and passes it over to you, Pink.
Oh, excellent.
And
Takes a sip.
Blue, you walk in to see a relatively boozed up Pink and this person in front of you.
Hi, you must be,
Maxie, nice to see you again, Whirlpool.
She'll hold out her hand to...
She'll
Wait,
shake
you met
it.
everybody before?
Not everyone, but her, yeah. She's the big
Okay.
dick around here.
That is so true.
interesting way of phrasing that.
Sit down, shut the door.
She would.
In the other order, I suppose. All right, job one. You help break in. H&N broadcast. Hijack it. Just kick Stacy Weathers off the air, and I've got some friends that want to send a little message. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Light security, no big deal. Got the plans all drawn up. Just need to make the introduction. Plan 2. We steal Governor Malclay's rings. More complicated. Still got the plans, but that one's going to require some finesse. You in or what? Once you do, your little rebellion that you've always wanted is well underway.
What's the message that you're going to be broadcasting?
Mostly how the hegemony sucks, but it's not me that's broadcasting it, it's some upstarts that just want to make a statement. But the kicker is, I let you broadcast what you want on the air. And it doesn't just go to Warren, sweetheart. It goes everywhere.
Why are you helping these individuals?
Well, apart from Nova here is hot and I got a soft spot for people that the hegemony has been pushing around, I also think the governor needs to, well, for lack of a better term, get fucked, and we gotta get rid of him. So I'm pretty much on the route of allying with anyone who's gonna help that plan get along.
Okay. And as for the rings, what do you intend to do with them afterwards?
Keep them.
What kind of monetary value do they hold?
Infinite.
Okay, when you say rings, do we mean like jewelry rings? Or
Like
Or
something else?
artifacts, sweetheart. Keep up.
Oh my goodness. And you intend to just hold on to them?
Wait, Red's still with... Or Red. Firefly's still with you guys, right?
He is.
His ex is Misa. She got him for him.
The rings?
Yeah.
Right. How many are there?
5.
Oh, yeah. Are
Let
they
us
all in
keep
one-
2.
No. You wouldn't even know what to do with them.
Oh?
What do they do?
Honestly,
Come on, Maxie, you gotta help me out here.
no fucking idea. Even the governor doesn't
Ah.
know. But is Misa, Daram, they might know. You talking
you know
to
who
him?
else might know? Firefly.
He might used to if he had his memory.
He'll figure it out.
You
We're
want
working
2
on
of the
that.
rings. I'll give you 1 of the rings.
No, I'm already letting you have more of them. You said there's 5, right? I'm letting you keep 3.
I have all the info on the job. You're just the muscle, sweetheart.
Isn't it better for the rings to not all be stored in the same place?
Don't care about protection? You've got no idea who the fuck we are. Let me give you a little lesson since you two are new around here and you forgot. We used to be part of the Counters Guild and ripped off half of their shadow repositories before we decided to disconnect it from the network. We've got all the money in the world and all the knowledge and the power too. But what you have are guts, balls, and nerves of steel, and that's what I need to finish the job. How about 1, and we'll up your fee. We'll make it a good 12 credits instead of the 10 it was going to be.
Okay. That
And your
sounds good.
allyship.
Allyship? We've been allies for a while, sweetheart. That's not going away anytime soon.
I know, but it sounds like we didn't do much before this. In terms of making actual headway, I mean.
Tell you what. You are operating off of some incomplete information, you say. How about I go get us a case, you bring me up to your ship, and I let you know all about the activities that we've gotten up to together. It's the only place I can be more than 20 minutes at a time.
Okay.
Okay.
Right?
One ring, 12 credits for the ring job, and you get another 6 for the broadcast job.
Crazy.
1 ring, and you work for what? A crime syndicate? You said.
Yep, born to go.
And I imagine you're fairly good at what you do if you were able to get past systems and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm actually really not the best hacker we have, but I'm pretty good. There's people better than me.
Have you heard of ghosts?
The ghosts? Yeah, they're not a part of this. What are you dealing with the ghosts?
But could you find them? They're difficult to pin down. Could you find them?
Maybe. Why do you want to bother with them?
We're trying to stop a gate from getting blown up?
Whatever, fine.
Possibly.
If you want that as part of the deal and that'll get you to do it, fine. I'll find the ghosts. Once. I'm not
Okay.
saying I'm going to do it over and
Deal.
over again.
That's a good deal.
She reaches her hand to shake.
Oh, sure.
Drink.
I will.
Pink hands blew the bottle.
Wait a second.
What?
Where are your credits? Give me your credits.
Huh?
Whirlpool,
What?
your credits. Hand them over.
You will. She will.
She looks
What?
and she pulls out one of the credits that Misa gave you in the club. And she
Got
steps on it.
That's
Time to
so
go.
good.
And we will end there tonight.
So good. That's so so good.
Misa's sneaky.
Thank you all for joining us on this. We will be back next week for Ignite Recall at the same time. But before then, this Thursday we have Defend Your Romance Dragon Age. Friday we have Ancestral Blood. And Monday we have Dragon Age Masquerade. And then we will be back with Ignite Recall again on next Tuesday. Lots of games coming up. If you just happen to wander in midstream, you can catch up on our YouTube, youtube.com/MagicRPG.
The season finale next week?
Undecided. Momo and I might have to cook on that a little bit. I have not made up my mind. The season finale is supposed to be October 15th. We might need to do that episode without her. I think I need to think about that some more to see if I can make it work without her. But either way, we are basically coming up on the season finale either next week or the week after. So please, if you have just wandered in and you haven't seen the stream before, please catch up. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're on Twitch, please follow if you want to see this stream and many others like it. And please join our Discord to keep up with all the shows that we are doing, discord.gg/MagicRPG. We've got a day full of jobs ahead of us and certainly more drama and a Psycho X that wants to hunt them down. Thank you all for joining us.
I can fix her.
Bugged my mind.
No, you can't.
Fix her.
Fix her then.
What do you guys think? Can he fix her? Not fix her?
Put me in a room with that bitch. I'll fix her real quick.
Maybe you should kiss about it.
Maybe you should kiss about it, since apparently you're with your ex. Anyway, lots of ex drama is happening.
Have you considered? We can make her worse.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.